Welcome to episode number 62 of the 5 Let's podcast. You got myself, Yelz, you got Cam to the right of me, you got Bez to the left of me. Normal vibes, man. Let's go. The 5 Letters podcast. Bez, Cam, welcome. What's up? How's it going?
That was very ominous.
Yes. Welcome to the game.
Welcome to your doom. Nah, what's up? How's life? How are things? How was your Valentine's Day? How's your 2 weeks been?
Yeah, man, it's been decent. Obviously it was my birthday last week, so
how was your birthday?
Didn't really do too much for that. Just kind of me and my dad shared the same birthday, so I went round parents' house on Friday. Then they came round on Sunday. Went to NQ64. I think I mentioned it before on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there before. Yeah, I went there, and one of the days, and then Valentine's Day went out for a little meal. Yeah.
Oh,
little meal. Nice little vibes.
It's so funny. I thought obviously your birthday was last week, but it feels like it was ages ago.
It does feel like it was a long time. It doesn't feel like it was only a week. Literally, it feels like it was at least like a month ago or something.
Yeah.
It's so weird because this week feels so long, and like even I was speaking to someone on the phone at work yesterday, and they were saying the same thing. Like this week feels so long.
Yeah.
It's so weird that like collectively we all felt like the same week. Like just separately and collectively all doing different things, but everyone's like, "This is a long ass week. What's going on?"
Yeah, because like normally January feels like the long month, but then I feel like February's felt like a long month this time. Like February's just dragging on. It
definitely has been. I was literally like looking at something for March, and I was like, March is still like 2 weeks away. That's wild to even think about. Like I feel like February should be wrapping up, but it's not quite. But yeah, man, it is what it is. Your birthday was nice and chill for you.
Yeah, man. I was in the work's been hectic recently, so I've been in the you're just like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to have chill when I'm not working because work has been long. So yeah, just had a nice chilled vibe sort of thing. How about you guys?
My past 2 weeks have been chill. Also, I didn't do anything on Valentine's Day because I'm a single man, and I am happy with that.
Why are you lying?
Why am I lying about being single?
About doing nothing.
What did I do?
Tell the people
took the babes to Paris.
You took the what to Poland? I took the what? Nah, you know what you did.
What are you talking about?
What do you think I'm talking about? What did you actually do on Valentine's Day? Or what has your name on it?
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Whatever.
Tell the people
music
then.
was released, innit?
What's I saying, bro? Promote the thing, you know? Jeez.
Not first time ever, but like, yeah.
First time in a while.
Not really. Duo wasn't that long ago.
That was ages ago.
Comparative to when I last released music before that.
But compared to like most artists or musicians or whatever, like it's 2 careers ago.
Anyways, me and Yelz released a 2-track EP on Valentine's Day, a little R&G thing, some remixes of some R&B tracks. But yeah, that's all I did on that day.
What did you remix? Talk to us.
Oh, well, we're gonna hear it a bit later, but I remixed a track called Avenue by H.E.R. Big things are wrong. But other than that, you said it was quite 2 weeks, yeah? Yeah, that's the only thing of note that happened, really. What about you?
Yeah, this week has been a lot. So alongside obviously releasing the EP with Cam on Valentine's Day, I did 2 mixes, one garage mix and one R&G mix as well for YouTube, and yeah, that was a lot. Work, like you say, Bez, similar to Bez, work has been a lot as well. So I've just been tired from that. Started doing driving lessons again as well, which it's just which is fun. Nah, like I'm just trying. Like on the roads, I'm just like, yeah, I can go crazy, but also this guy that sat next to me is not gonna allow me to go crazy. So let
That's
me
the
not.
thing.
Yeah,
It's like once you get confident, you're like, I just want to go, but then
yeah,
I have to follow the rules.
It's fully intrusive thoughts. Like it's just like that's just telling you. That's like, yo, the road is clear, just go. And it's like, bro, no, do the speed limit.
You can't.
Like,
So
you
man's
can't.
gonna be like, hey, break.
It's like, yeah, slow down. But yeah, so I'm doing all that as well. So that's happening. But yeah, man. Other than that, it's been quiet, man. Been chill. But yeah, it's that it. I feel like I was expecting like more bombs to be dropped for the last 2 weeks, but nah,
When was the last time either of you two slept for 12 hours?
never.
Probably when I was a baby.
You did that the other day.
Yeah, on your birthday actually. Was it on your birthday?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. Yeah, I got home from work and I was just gonna take a nap and then get up, but I didn't wake up until the next morning, and I was still tired when I woke up as well. But that was probably just because I overslept.
Yeah.
But like I went to bed at probably about 7, and I didn't wake up until 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. I don't know if that's physically possible. Like,
yeah, no, I just fully wouldn't sleep that long. It's just my body would not allow me to.
You guys clearly have never been tired.
I'd wake up
through the night as well. You didn't wake up at all.
No, yeah. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I was like, God damn it. I was meant to wake up last night. Like my mum asked me if I was sleeping for the rest of the night or what. And I was like, no, I'm going to get up. And then I just did it.
Yeah, I would have woke up at like 3.
Yeah.
So I would have been like, yeah, just an hour nap or something. And then it wouldn't have been an hour nap, but it would have been,
between like 10 and 12 or 11 or 1 or something. At some point,
yeah, so at some point I would have woken up or like, yeah. And then I wouldn't have been able to sleep again. Like, I just would have been awake. And
literally all night.
Yeah, I woke up at 6 and then I stayed in my bed and I kept falling back to sleep until about 10 o'clock until I actually got up.
Mad. Arsenal were messing up, Bez. That also happened.
That did happen. But we're back on track. We won today. Back on top
you
of the
lot played today already? I saw you lot played City the other day.
Played on Wednesday, yeah. Then played again. So Arteta was complaining as well. How they making us play on Saturday morning after we played on Wednesday evening.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. I was like, I swear the game just happened. Or you just played the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got pumped by City.
Back on top now. City drew today. We won.
So what? Oh no, you lot had a game in hand, right?
Yeah. No, so we still got a game in hand.
Okay.
And then now we're 2 points clear again. Because we fumbled the last 3 games. Then today, very big game, very exciting game actually.
And you still have to play City again.
Yeah, at their ground.
Yeesh.
But we still got a game in hand, so we could be 5 points clear if we win that in 2 weeks.
Yeesh. It's not looking good, bruv.
We're in a good position now. I mean, if we win every other game other than City, we still win the league.
Yeah, but how likely is that?
It's not likely at all. But
that's what I'm saying. It's tough. But it looks like it's a 2-horse race between you guys. Right
now United aren't that far out. They're playing tomorrow.
They're winning nothing, bro.
They're playing tomorrow, and they're 5 points behind City, I believe. So if they win,
they ain't winning nothing, bro.
I don't think they will.
That's what I'm saying. I'm counting United out.
Nah, because then if Arsenal finish behind United, then it's going to be like them Spurs days when they were in the title race and then they finished behind Arsenal.
Yeah, we put the pressure on.
Yeah, we put the pressure on.
We didn't win behind Arsenal. We put the pressure on.
It's like you finished third in the 2-horse race. I don't want to hear that for Arsenal. So I'm like, yeah, United are in there. Even Newcastle are in there, even though they lost today. You know, Liverpool, they're like 12 points behind, but they're still in there as well.
Oh no. Yeah, this is spoilers.
I will look away.
I mean, this is.
It's spoilers for him. He's nowhere near. Like
okay.
I've seen this.
I'd say this is a long way off what it is now, isn't it?
Yeah, but
I'm still on season
he's
2.
Way behind.
Fair enough.
Just for context, we've got a video on that's like. It doesn't matter. You don't need context. Don't worry about it.
Now, what I will have to ask though, obviously, what did you lot think of the One Piece little section that it was just showing?
I didn't see it.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah.
Terrible.
From like the intro bit,
like
where it was like showing bare of them and the One Piece bit that you were like getting gassed about. It looks better than the fights from the 2 movies that I've watched.
Yeah.
So I can say that.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, because
the
fights from the movies make me annoyed. There's just too much going on.
To be fair, the only one that interests me is the anime I've never heard of before that's been on this. But anyway, we're talking too much about something the audience are not gonna know about. So let's move on. But yeah, if that's all we have to say about our 2 weeks and stuff, Arsenal messing up, Valentine's Day being quite chill. And yeah, sorry, ladies, if it wasn't already apparent, Bez is now firmly off the market. I feel like we've alluded to it a couple times before, and then now it's just like, yeah, nah.
I was occupied on Valentine's Day means off the market.
Yeah, sorry. I know everyone's at home crying. But hey. Like you know, like how when Rihanna was pregnant with the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
that's our female audience right now.
Nah, man, they're all happy when Cam said he just dropped music. Then they all got a bit. They got gas. They're worried. They're worried for a second. Then now they're like, yeah, okay, nah, it's fine.
But that also happened. We didn't even talk about that. Did you watch her performance, Cam?
I haven't. I've been meaning to watch it, but I just don't have the time.
I didn't realize people didn't like it. Like, well, a lot of people didn't like
complain
it.
about it. Yeah,
I'm surprised
Because she's pregnant.
No. Outside of that, people were just like, it just wasn't a good show.
Yeah, they said she was lip syncing badly. And
yeah. I mean, I did know she was lip syncing, and I was a bit like, and I feel like it wasn't always. I feel like it was just at
it was
times.
at some points, yeah.
But I did notice that, and I was like, But then I was like, yeah.
She's doing a lot, and she's pregnant. So
yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, I'm not gonna knock points for that. I'm like, it's still alright.
Was it as sick as last year's one? Was last year's one?
Last year's one was Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre and
no, the one before that then.
The one before that was The Weeknd.
What are we talking about?
Super Bowl.
Wait, Dr. Dre.
Last year's one was Dr. J, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, Eminem. But it was Dr. Dre's. But obviously
he brought them out.
Well, yeah. My question is, was it?
How does it compare? It not very well, but purely because that had surprises. So like 50 Cent wasn't advertised, but he was there.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige wasn't advertised, but she was there.
Mm.
I think it was like Dre's. I think we knew Eminem was going to be there. We knew Kendrick was going to be there. Snoop and Dre. I think we knew those. And then obviously 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige brought it up. And then just because it was a bunch of different artists as well, I feel like that helped. Because it was like, okay, we're going to have the Kendrick section where he's quickly going to do 3 songs. And the Eminem section where he quickly does 3 songs. And then, yeah, so that kind of helped. Whereas this was all Rihanna's music. And obviously Rihanna's got them Calvin Harris bangers.
Yeah.
But then also she's got like the hard like trap stuff. Then also she's got the kind of R&B softer stuff. So it's a bit like it didn't always fit one song to the next, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So there was that. But like I said, it was still a good performance, and she didn't bring out any guests, but it was still a good performance.
Yeah.
Like for me,
the choreography was good.
The choreography was fine. The guys were like the guys that they had dancing were fine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and then
it was cool. She was floating on a platform like Super Smash Bros and all that sort of stuff.
It wasn't like, I feel like people were just expecting like a lot.
I think after last year, we were pretty thinking Drake's gonna come out. I thought Drake would come out to when Work came on.
Nah,
I thought to bring out Drake. I thought she'll bring out people but
in fact, people are saying that Drake is too petty.
Probably, yeah.
He's like, you're having a second baby that's not mine. It's not mine.
ASAP was there filming. Did you see?
Oh yeah, I saw.
Filming and stuff. Everyone's like, ASAP's the mum in the relationship.
Jeez. And people were saying obviously Hove should have come out for Umbrella. And,
people thought Ye was gonna come out
and run this town. People were like, yeah, Jay-Z should have come, but Jay-Z couldn't. Like a lot of people don't know that Jay-Z is the guy that organized. Like the last 2, he's the one that's organized it. Mm-hmm. And I think it just looks bad if he organizes it and then performs as well. Yeah. Where he's like, yeah, we're going to get Rihanna and then also I'm going to perform with her. It's like, nah, you can't do that. Yeah. Or at least not yet. I feel like if he does it for like the next 5 years or something, then maybe he can be like, if Kanye West somehow redeems himself,
then you'll have to.
Then it could be like, okay, cool. Now I'll perform with Kanye. Or something. But like, I feel like right now it's too early in the business arrangement to be like, I'm putting myself on. Like,
I didn't know you organised the Super Bowls, halftime shows.
Because remember what happened with like the whole after like George Floyd and everything like that, and
Yeah.
then all the NBA players, NFL players like taking the kneel and whatever, Colin Kaepernick and whatever. After all of that happened, Jay-Z got into an agreement with the NFL, and he made the worst statement of all time, where he was like, "We're past kneeling." I was like, "Bro, shut up." who made you the
spokesperson?
Yeah, the spokesperson for this thing. But he got into the deal with the NFL, and part of it was that he organizes the halftime show, which is why we got such a rapidy rap one last year, and then obviously Rihanna's girl. But yeah, man, no. But she could have had Calvin Harris come out and just do little hands in the air type vibes, like obviously because she's got bare tunes of him. Some people were mad and thought Kanye was going to show up because she even did all of the lights as well.
Yeah,
and I'm like, there's no way in hell that was ever going to happen.
People were mad that he wasn't there.
They weren't mad.
They thought he would come.
They thought that he was going to come, and I'm saying
like
that's
mad
madness.
and crazy.
That's craziness to think that Kanye is getting anywhere near that.
No
building.
way. They wouldn't allow him in that building.
Nah. But other than that, I don't feel like she's got like most of her songs are kind of solo.
Hers, yeah.
So it really the only options would have been
Drake.
Hove, Drake, Kanye.
Kanye.
Like off of her big tunes. Those are the ones I can really think about.
And yeah, I can't think of any others really.
And Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could literally come out, "We found love in a hopeless place," and just wave his hands. Nah, but they could have done it like a festival set, and just get him like a DJ decks and stuff, and just act like he's doing something.
Because isn't that what Dre did last year? Like
Dre did Still Dre. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I know
tune.
what it is.
He rapped.
Okay. I didn't remember.
Yeah, so because it just, and that's the thing that was good about that, is because it cut away. Everyone was at different stages. And
yeah.
So obviously when Dre and Snoop did that, they were at one page, and then it cuts away to Eminem at a different stage, and he's doing his songs, and it cuts away to Kendrick over here doing his songs. So yeah, it wasn't just standing around kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think it would have made much sense for her to bring out people, to be fair.
It would have been fine if she got Drake.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been an issue, but I feel like it doesn't make much sense. Like she can do it all on her own sort of thing, and most of her songs are single. Yeah.
People, although someone made a good point about Drake, is that they don't think Drake's gonna do a feature on the Super Bowl. Until at least after he does his own.
I guess that's a good point. Yeah.
I feel like, and that's probably true. He probably just wants to do one.
Yeah.
And then like rather than featuring on it, he'll be like, let me do mine.
Yeah.
And then after that, whoever does theirs, I'll feature.
Yeah.
But until I do mine, I wanna wait.
Put the Super Bowl in Canada or something, and he'll be there for the halftime show.
That'd be gas. I don't know that they would do a Super Bowl.
I doubt it.
But if they did, then that'd be gas for him, I reckon.
Yeah.
Don't they usually do it at like the stadiums of teams?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's no Canadian teams.
Is there not?
I thought it was like Vancouver and Montreal or something. Are they basketball teams?
No. Basketball's Toronto. There's a Toronto team for basketball, Toronto Raptors.
Vancouver
and I know obviously the NHL is both America and Canada.
Yeah.
Quite mixed. But I don't know about football.
I feel like there is. The things are all too similar, like the logos and stuff. So I'm just going to end up thinking of a basketball team or something. Or do they have? I think they have AFL in Canada or something as well.
They might do. American Football League. Yeah, I mean it's Googleable. Is that what you're doing, Cam?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, cool.
No, the NFL doesn't have any Canadian teams.
Okay.
Yeah. But still, they could do it just for the culture. But also, Drake could perform anywhere as well. Also, like it would be fine. But yeah, so that was the 2 weeks. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I was watching it and I was like getting gassed at some of the songs and whatnot.
Yeah, I logged on, went onto the halftime because I think I checked. It was literally just about to start. I was like, I might as well watch it. I was like, yeah, she killed it. Yeah. And then I just turned it off straight after, went to bed because I was like, I don't really care about NFL right now.
Yeah, it's one of them ones where like, when you form your own opinion on something and then you just like, and then you're not on social media, and then you just hear about the social media opinion and you're like, oh, you lot are wrong. Fair enough. Like, because obviously I haven't been on Twitter. It was only because I was promoting the EP and stuff that I went on Twitter, and I saw people who've been raging for ages about like, I was like, oh, you lot actually, and obviously because she was pregnant, she didn't do any crazy choreography and stuff. I'm like, but the girl's never been a dancer like that.
No, this is what I was thinking when like she was performing. They were dancing. I was thinking like, she would never really been a crazy dancer or anything, but she was kind of doing a couple moves here and there, but yeah, nothing crazy.
And I saw people posting like videos of Beyonce dancing when she's pregnant. I'm like, Beyonce been a dance, like Beyonce goes crazy with the choreography on a normal day. Like, so her doing a lot while pregnant is not the same as Rihanna, who doesn't dance like that.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, oh, but Cardi B was twerking while pregnant as well. And like, that's not Rihanna's bag either. Like, what?
Rihanna hit a little twerk here and
she can hit a little twerk, but like, that's not really her.
She did that at the Super Bowl though.
No, she did. But like, obviously Cardi B was busting it. But like, yeah, I'm like, that's not her bag. So yeah, man, her bag is looking fine, looking sexy, and hitting a little wine of the waist and that. And yeah, and we love her for it.
There was one meme that killed me on Twitter because it was like, after the Super Bowl, I think it was the next day, and it was just a picture of Rihanna where she's just looking down the camera, like looking very like seductive down the camera. And so the person's just like, me? Like, where me?
Yeah, I hear it. Oh my God, yeah. But yes, that's basically been the last 2 weeks. We're going to get into something else that we've kind of done in the last 2 weeks as well when we come back. But first of all, let's get into this song. Let's get into Raye. What was the tune called, Bez? Remind me.
One second. I think it's like on my mind or something.
Nah, it's not on my mind. That's the Georgia Smith tune.
That's what you thought of.
I flip a switch.
Flip the switch. That's
you thought of Georgia Smith. I thought of Flavor D and thingy.
On my mind. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's a big tune as well. So yeah, let's get into this tune by Raye. She's actually been smashing it right now, so big up to Raye. The track entitled Flip the Switch. We'll catch you on the switch. Flip a switch, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, I've been a stupid girl. 4 days away, in his arms I invest. He won't take my heart, but he'll take off my dress. Excuses rehearsed, I am blue, I am red. Fuck looking for love. I'ma stay doing what us bitches do best. Flip a switch on a prick and I come alive in the night time. In a club sipping Hennessy and tell him I'm dead if he calling me. Flip a switch on a prick and I a fairy sound bitch. See you cross that line. Black heels, black shades, that my energy. Tell him I'm dead if he calling me. You're very silly man. Block, mute, chat. New ID in the sack. New dicks on tap. Got best case, worst case plan of attack. Got bitches if they see you in the street are getting slapped. Don't threaten me or talk to me ever like that. I got brothers in the ends that'll pull up right now. You don't even wanna see the way I pull up right now.
And we're back. That was Raye, Flip a Switch. Right then, so for this episode, we decided that we're kind of going to just do a whole focused watch list in the media kind of thing, all rolled into one. The amount of news that's out at the moment is all quite upsetting and depressing. Obviously, shout out is probably not the right word. Thoughts to Turkey and Syria. Obviously, they suffered a pretty major earthquake and aftershocks over there, and every time I see them talk about in the news, the death toll has risen by like thousands.
Yeah, they found the former Ghanaian footballer Christian Atsu the other day, and he's passed away.
Yeah, I saw that earlier
or yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah, slightly less depressing, but obviously Nicola Sturgeon's resigned. Or that's not depressing at all, to be fair. But yeah, it's just news of like people leaving their jobs and this stuff. Centrica, the owners of British Gas, just
caking,
securing the bag while people are dying, similar to Shell. But we talked about that the other day as well. So we decided that we're not going to get into all of that sort of stuff. We're gonna have us a chill, fun episode, and we're gonna talk about Creepy Joe Goldberg. Creepy Joe Goldberg.
What's his name in this season?
Jonathan
Moore. Professor Jonathan Moore.
Hello, you.
Oh, what was it this season? Who are you?
No. Not doing this again.
Yeah, so the last 2 weeks or whatever, it dropped what? A week ago.
February 9th, yeah.
Yeah, it was only a week ago. About a week ago. Yeah, so last week we decided that we were all going to watch it and we would come in here and recap the events and the goings on of this great show. It's a great show.
It is a very good show.
Yeah, first of all, before we get into that kind of a blow by blow, how are you feeling? Obviously, it's halfway through. We got a second part to come. Are you like excited for that second part or are you thinking it's dead?
Oh, no, I'm excited.
We just said it was a great show. So
yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. I like how they kind of wrapped it up. We know who the
part one.
we know who the person is and stuff like that. Whereas like they didn't leave it on a big cliffhanger where it's gonna be like, oh, we have to wait a month now for the next episode. Like obviously, still I gotta wait a month, but it's not. Yeah, it's not at a point where I'm like fuming that it's. I need to see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Like, no. Yeah, I hear it. For me, yeah, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. When I was saying about we should watch it and do a recap, I was a bit like, do I really want to do this? Like, maybe I want to just wait until it's out, or maybe I don't even want to watch it at all. Like, because obviously when shows are going away for ages, even if you know they're good, sometimes it's just a bit like, do I really want to go back to this? But then, like, after the first episode, I was like, yeah, I do. Joseph, I wasn't familiar with the game. No, Jonathan, sorry. I wasn't familiar with the game, my boy. I'm sorry. But yeah, what about you, Cam? What are you saying? Good?
Yeah, man. I liked it a lot. I finished it in 2 days, so that says something. And I'm excited for the next part.
Did we all predict the U? Because I knew who the U was from episode 1.
I was between him, who you, and I thought it was the what was his name?
We'll talk it through in a minute.
Yeah.
But you were between two.
Between two people.
What about you, Cam? Did you predict?
I didn't actually try to predict, but he was the only one who I hadn't like mentally written off at any point. Like he was the only one who I'd never really like even considered.
Yeah.
Like everyone else, I was like, it couldn't be them.
Yeah.
And he was the one that I didn't say it couldn't be him for pretty much.
I think for me, it was literally that. Like from early, I was like, none of these other people make sense to be the U.
Yeah.
Like, just from episode 1 when you meet them. And I'm like, I don't feel like any of these people make sense. So I was like, this guy's the only one that kind of would make sense if it comes about. So, and I feel like, I was talking to my friend about it and she was like, it's like giving murder mystery vibes. And I'm like, it is, but it's not that mysterious. Like for me, because I was like, I feel like I know where this is going. Yeah. But it was definitely giving murder mystery vibes.
Yeah, 100%.
Like Joe running around trying to be detective. And
that's what I was thinking, because I was like, every season has been like different vibes because all the like the supporting characters change.
Yeah.
And then like, this one felt like a murder mystery where he's like literally proper doing detective stuff. Like I have to lead these people away so I can get into this room and see what's going on.
I don't know, obviously reading Agatha Christie books as well, making reference to it. Like, so it's quite interesting. Like I wonder if like the previous seasons, if like some of the books that are referenced have similar vibes to what's going on, because I haven't, like most of the time I haven't read the books. Yeah. And even these Agatha Christie books, I haven't read them, but I know what Agatha Christie books are about. So I wonder if it's similar to like in the previous seasons where like, the books that are referenced, because there's always books being referenced. If those books that are referenced have the similar vibes to what that season's given, it'd be quite interesting to
well, I've actually been rewatching from the beginning and I'm like near the end of season 1. I'm just going to look, because I know what the book in season 1, like the most referenced book is. It's like Desperate Characters or something like that.
But there was a few, because he gave the boy some, didn't he? The little boy.
I think the ones that he gave to the boy referenced like his kind of story. So like what was going on with him and the guy.
The mum and the boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
But I think the Desperate Characters one is like the one that Beck picks out in the first episode.
Oh, yeah, in the bookshop.
Yeah. I'm just going to see what it says about it.
All right, cool. Well, while you do that, let's get into it. So, episode 1, we find our protagonist, Jonathan Moore. Protagonist. He's changed his name to Jonathan Moore. We don't know how or why.
He's got a long beard and long hair now.
Long beard, long hair. He's a professor of literature or something like that.
Yeah.
And we're a bit like, what's going on here? Why is it in England? Last we saw, he was going to Paris to chase after the other U. But yeah, so he's doing all that. He's got a neighbor / colleague who has a girlfriend that he's creeping on. Slightly.
Why do no one have blinds
Bro.
or curtains?
Bro, I swear to God, that got me mad. I was like, these windows are so big as well.
The windows are big, and then you're gonna go in front of the window to do what you're gonna do.
Exactly.
Just no foresight. And then, but yeah, so he's creeping on her, watching her do her business, and he's like, "Nope, not gonna get sucked in." When obviously she gets mugged and he's there, so he saves her.
Yeah,
white knight that he is. And then she's just being a bitch. Or sorry, I shouldn't say bitch, but she's being just
an arsehole.
Arsehole. Yeah, I can't lie. I don't like her at all.
She's annoying.
The whole way through, I just no.
She's just been annoying. She has been annoying the whole time.
It's so bad that like as like their relationship grows, Jonathan and her, and like he's like getting like I'm actually being like, no, Jonathan, she's no good for you. You're too good for her, Jonathan.
Honestly, that was me. I was like, this woman's not worth it. What are you doing? This woman is not. Yeah, definitely not.
You're too good of a person for her, Jonathan.
Oh my God.
It's so funny. I feel like after season 1, I've been actively rooting for Joe. Like, just in every single sense of the way, I've been like, this guy. Yeah, this guy.
I don't think so. I feel like for me, this season was the first time I've been rooting for him. I feel like
not season 3.
No, I didn't mind Love.
I was not for Love at all. I was like, Joe, F Love, man.
I didn't mind Love.
Love was a nutter as well, though.
Love was absolutely a nutter.
She was worse.
She was crazy.
Love. I mean, Love.
And then she started booming the young boy, and I was like, nah, she's done. She's done.
Love was insane, but Love was troubled as well.
Yeah,
she had her family problems and whatnot. In that one, I was just rooting for the girl that Joe was trying to press.
Yeah.
I was just like, get away from him. Like, this situation is so messy. Like, get out.
You don't need to be involved in this.
I was rooting for them two to get together. Man.
Oh, you're mad. I was like,
they could be happy together. They could be great.
I was like, if Love kills this girl, I'm gonna be so upset.
Yes, I was like that too.
But basically, yeah. So Joe saves the woman from her mugging. And he's like, no, I'm trying to be incognito. I can't be doing this. And
don't tell the police that.
Don't tell the police I was here because he's still trying to be incognito.
And then the boyfriend invites him to the party as a thank you sort of thing.
As a thank you.
Who's also the boyfriend's his colleague though, right?
Yeah. So they go to this party. They introduce him to all of their friends.
Rich friends.
Rich friends.
Again. This man just finds himself with the rich people.
Yeah. Like, there's always a rich friend. Like, Beck wasn't rich, but she had
Peaches and
them were wealthy. And Benji, he had money.
Hey, yeah, Benji. the water
It's the same thing as this season where, like, she met them all in college. Or she met, like, her friends in college. Like, Peach and then, like, university.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And this one, same vibes, and they all met at Oxford.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they have a princess, a literal real life Nigerian princess apparently.
Yeah.
And then some art guy who's from like a rich family, and they're all rich.
Sister and then
his Korean family.
Yeah, they're all ridiculously wealthy.
Yeah.
And Joe hates them. And there's this one guy who is actually a man of the people. He's planning to run for mayor. He's written a book about turning his life around. And he's not as wealthy. He went to Oxford on a scholarship or something like that.
His dad was wealthy, but his mum wasn't.
Right.
And he didn't know his dad from birth. And then he found out about his dad when his dad died, I think.
And then he went to
Oxford.
And then he went to Oxford.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I forget. Yeah. So Joe's meeting all these people. He hates them all other than the guy that grew up with his poor mum. And flash forward, Joe gets drunk. They give him absinthe. Bezra, we're going to try absinthe. Before you're 30, we're going to do absinthe.
No.
Yes.
You look can. You look
Yes.
try away
Yeah,
from
nah,
30.
if
That's
we-
fine.
Actually, I think that's the thing to do for Elliot Stagg. That sounds like a good idea. In Portugal, we'll do some acid.
You lot are welcome to.
Why are you so shook?
I'm giving up alcohol.
You're giving up alcohol. Why?
Just done with it. Don't need it.
I feel like this year we've all kind of just been like, but it's because we ain't going out or done anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. But that's what I was saying. Before you can give up alcohol after you're 30. Before that, we're doing absinthe.
Maybe we'll see.
But yeah, they give him absinthe and.
Yeah, look what this is. Look what happens. He did absinthe, but they keep telling the story. Look what happens.
Joe can't handle his drink though. We know this. We've seen it before. Joe can't handle his drink. Like I think it was the Beck season where he gets drunk and something happens.
No.
I don't think so.
In season 2, Thingy, 40s like drugs him, and then
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I
and then
think.
he wakes up and thinks that he killed
him. Or
No, he
killed
thinks
someone.
he killed the girl, the teen girl's sister.
Oh yeah, but he kidnapped her, didn't he?
He locked her up, but
Well,
then he come and find her
Yeah,
dead.
if I was dead, yeah.
And Love was the one who killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, no, he that's the point. We've never seen him drink before. This is the first time he's ever drunk. How do you expect him? How do you expect him to handle absinthe on his first boozy night out? But yeah, so he drinks a lot. He apparently says something to Lady so and so, Lady
Yeah.
Phoebe. He
Yeah.
apparently says something. He apparently sees her better more than anyone's ever seen her. Says something that just truly speaks to her soul, and then he gets taken home by the neighbor,
George or something?
colleague. I don't think it's George.
I don't think it's George, but I can't remember what it is.
Cam, since you're on your phone, can you just Google the character names and just have it so we don't do this? But yeah, he takes home the neighbor colleague, or the neighbor colleague, sorry, takes him home because he's too messed up from the alcohol. And then the next morning, he wakes up with a hangover and no recollection of what happened the night before, and finds the neighbor person whose name is.
His name is Malcolm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah, Malcolm.
So yeah, he finds Malcolm with a knife in his chest on his dining table
His finger chopped off.
and his finger missing. Tragedy. Tragedy. And obviously he thinks he killed him.
And he has
'cause
no
he's like-
idea what he did.
Yeah.
It's
He's
what
like,
did I do?
no, this was meant to be different.
And then he gets to work hiding the body.
Yeah.
Classic Joe.
Classic Joe.
That's all right. So that's episode 2. Episode 2 gets to work hiding the body. At this point, I was like, yeah, I'm sucked in now.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
So he fully goes to work hiding the body. He goes to town like doing it, like cuts him up, bags him up.
I always think of how like strong like Joe is because the way he just moves bodies and stuff,
Yeah.
like he rolls it up in a rug and just moves it. Like a rug's heavy on its own, and I would just roll a body up in it and move it like that.
Yeah, like
We
for
should
real.
see him just dragging it down the stairs.
Yeah, and struggling. He just does it casually.
Big strong man, or experience. He's just got the muscles now.
True.
But yeah, so let's read through this a bit more. But yeah, he gets rid of the body, and then
receives a text message. or
receives a
something.
text message.
On some dodgy app.
Yes,
Yeah.
from some privacy app.
Evanesce.
Basically saying, "I tried to frame you. I thought you were going to jail, but you're much better at this than I thought you were." So
I wasn't familiar with his game.
yeah, I wasn't familiar with your game. It was literally, sorry, Jonathan, I wasn't familiar with your game. I tried to frame you, but you handled that really, really well, and now I'm intrigued. So now he knows that he didn't kill the person, but he doesn't know who did, and now he assumes that it's one of the friends. So he goes into detective mode. Basically, the next few episodes is him just trying to get close to the friends, figure out who had motive, who had means, who had blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
like every episode, like him just saying, "Oh, it's you," and then
Yeah.
searching them, and then figuring out that it's not them.
Yes. So I think the most important episode is when the Korean artist, whose name is...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Killing
His
us.
name is Simon.
Simon. Yeah, Simon Sue. Yes. So we find out. Okay, so no.
Simon has an art opening.
Yeah, go on.
Which is put on by Kate, and like Joe is invited to by Phoebe, because she's like inviting him everywhere now. She's like pretty much brought him into the group. He's now a friend of theirs.
And Kate is very suspicious of him.
Yeah, like Kate does not want him around at all, but he just keeps popping up everywhere.
This is Gintama, so it's looking crazy.
The new season.
I thought this was a joke thing. This is not looking like a joke thing at all. Jeez, yeah, it's looking very, very serious. But yeah, sorry, Cam, go on.
And at this point, Joe suspects Kate's the one who's doing the killing, so he tries
because she's been mean and she's showing no emotions, and
yeah. So he's trying to stick onto her, like not let her out of his sight. So then they both leave the art show after like some big outburst from some person. It's like, no, get into that.
Yeah, we can skip all that.
And then he decides to sit
outside.
It's not
safe.
Yeah, he decides to sit outside and wait and watch, and then falls asleep because he's useless, can't do his job. And when he wakes up, the police are there and Simon's dead now. And so he's like, "What's happened?"
Yeah,
and somehow he gets gets to the body before
that makes no sense.
Before the police have blocked off the situation. Yeah, absolutely. I was like, "How did this happen?" But okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So he was still suspecting. I feel like he was suspecting Simon at some point.
He's suspecting Simon at that point because Malcolm found out that Simon wasn't making the art.
Oh yeah.
So he thought that Simon killed Malcolm to keep him hush hush away from exposing him as not being the artist. Then also he found there was another American guy which was in the group, and he found out that he has a strange kink that Malcolm also knew about. So he thought that he might kill him to protect the kink. And again, like this whole way through, I'm just watching it. I'm like, no. It's like, no. I'm like, the American guy, I was like, not a chance.
No.
Not a chance. I'm like, he doesn't seem like the person
doesn't have it in him.
Yeah, that would kill someone for this. Like, no. And then the Simon guy, I'm like, I just don't think he'd be phased. Like, especially how he recovered when the girl came to destroy the artwork.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you don't care.
Yeah.
He was like, this is fake news. Like, Malcolm's a drugged up idiot. Like, it'd literally be that vibes.
Yeah, and his comment about someone needs to die before I get a new friend, it didn't feel like he really wants to kill anyone to get new friends. It felt more like I don't need new friends sort of thing.
Exactly, no new friends. Exactly. So yeah, basically Simon dies. They all decide to go away to Peach's house in the country.
Phoebe.
Sorry, confusing the friends. To Phoebe's very, very big house in the country.
Before we get to that, the person I thought it was Alfred. I don't know what his name is in this. Alfred from Gotham. I thought it was him.
Oh, the security guy.
Yeah, I thought it might have been him as a killer or something. But then he didn't feel like he was one I was thinking. Is it him? And then obviously Joe killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a brief thought about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, that would be too much of a bait and switch.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he's not involved. And I was just like, yeah, he's just not involved.
True.
Enough for that.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, it's definitely my man. So they go away to Phoebe's very big house in the country because it's not safe. Their friends are dying like flies.
And now the killer's been dubbed Eat the
Rich Killer.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This looks horrible.
Ugh.
This looks gross. Wow.
Why are they so slow?
Yeah, Boruto. People were saying it was really good at this point.
I mean, this is the list. This is a list of meant to be good stuff.
People were saying this fight is like one of the craziest fights they've ever seen, sort of thing.
It looks.
Nah, man. If they're saying that, they ain't watched anime before.
I'm watching Gaara versus Data right now, and that's better than this. Well, I just recently finished Gaara versus Data, and that's not even a great fight.
And that fight's kind of dead too, man.
It is. but I feel like it's more exciting.
Yes,
than this.
yeah, this is nothing.
Rasengan. I get why they like it though. It's just bare lights flashing and whatnot. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that art style.
That starting was so bad.
Fate Stay Night still grinding.
I hate this show. I don't know why. I just never liked it.
It's because it's so hard to follow because there's so much.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And then it's always in these lists as well. I'm just always like, I don't care about it.
It's one of them ones you just need to fully get stuck into the universe.
It's just too much to get into.
Find out all the lore. Yeah, I wanted to at one point.
It looks so good though. I like it. Like the newer shows, the animation and everything, the art style is just really good.
Yeah, that looked gassed. That looked so gassed. Anyway, we're going on a tangent. So they go to Phoebe's very, very big house in the country, and just chaos ensues. Just a lot of drama that happens in this house.
Joe gets thrown out a window.
That killed me. I was cracking up when he just pushed him. I was like, and they were trying so hard to make it seem like it was this guy that was the killer.
Yeah,
and I was like, it's not.
He wasn't introduced earlier, was he? Or was he around?
He
wasn't. I don't think he was like introduced as like in like the party setting.
Yeah,
I think he was at the party, but I don't think he was like.
He was
like they went around and showed everyone, but he wasn't one of the guys that they showed instantly.
He was.
He was with that other guy, but like,
they
felt like side characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was there. He definitely was there, and they definitely did introduce him, but he didn't. His
name's Rolled.
Rolled. Yeah.
I just kept on thinking of Roald Dahl. I've never heard this name apart from Roald
Dahl. He's in love with Kate.
But yeah, he's in love with Kate. He tries to shoot Joe. He pushes Joe out of a window. Phoebe and her American boyfriend break up.
Because he didn't want her to piss on him.
Yeah. It's all going off. One of the other rich people was just an absolute arse as well. The other woman.
She was horrible.
She was
horrible.
Gemma,
kept bullying the help.
Spanking him and like just putting the little croquet thing through his legs and stuff.
It's all going off. Roald is convinced that Joe is the rich killer and wants to kill him.
You might want to close your eyes on this is going to show Bleach.
This is what Cam said earlier, but oh well. Everyone else was about to allow Roald to kill Jonathan.
Yeah,
that was crazy. But they were on some next stuff.
They
were so
drugs.
Casual.
Yeah, they were on drugs. It was, and it kills me how the one guy falls asleep.
Yeah,
and that's like it's just like you're like on mad drugs when like someone's about to just be murdered in front of you. You're just like, this is a perfect opportunity to go to
have a nap.
So Roald tries to kill him. Joe manages to escape, runs away. And then, obviously, the actual killer comes and captures both of them. What's his name?
Reese.
I knew it was Reese all along. From the start, and Joe was like, why are you friends with these people? I'm like, because he wants to kill them. He is going to kill them because he thinks they're the scum of the earth.
Yeah.
He wants to eat the rich. Yeah, and that's why he's murdering them. I'm like, he's the only one that felt like he would be thoughtful enough to do this.
Yeah.
For me. So he captures them. Joe is trying to be like, I love what you're doing, man. I love your work. I'm a big fan. And Reese is like, name one of my songs. And Joe starts stuttering. That's basically what happens, like when you do that fake thing with a musician on road or something like. Yeah, like, take a picture with you, man. I love your work. It's like, name one of my songs, bro. Reese sees through Joe's deception, tries to kill him and Roald.
Because they're chained up, and then he says, kill him if you
for the cause.
Yeah, exactly, for the cause. He needs to be dead when I get back.
Yeah, telling Joe to kill Roald. Joe can't do it because he doesn't deserve to die, even though a minute ago he was trying to kill him. But he
wasn't trying to kill him though. I was happy. That was one thing I was happy about, that they didn't just make him kill Roald, because they could have just had him because he was strangling him, right?
No, I mean a minute ago Roald was trying to kill Joe. Yeah, Joe didn't want to kill Road at all.
Yeah,
Because Roach was chasing, didn't he?
I was so happy that they didn't just make him kill him, because I was like, this is, if they just made him kill him and that would have just incriminated him more.
Yeah.
I was like, this is long.
But it wouldn't have fit Joe. Joe's whole thing is that in his warped, twisted brain, he kills for reasons.
Yeah.
And he didn't really have a reason to kill.
I mean,
Road.
he killed Thingy earlier in the season.
Oh, the security guard guy.
Yeah.
Security guard.
But that was self-defense.
So
This was
Roach.
self-defense as well. It's like pretty much the same setup.
No, but I'm talking about when Reese has him.
No,
I'm
because
talking
in the
about
forest.
before they got captured.
Oh, you're talking about in the forest.
He catches him, then Reese
Yeah.
comes out, doesn't he? Or
Yeah,
something?
so I'm happy that he didn't kill him then because he was strangling
right.
him.
Yeah.
And he could have just strangled him until he died, but he just let him pass out and then stopped. Like a good person.
Yeah, no, I'm glad he didn't kill him in the thing. And then, yeah, you're right, it's a good thing. But I feel like, do we know this Gary guy, the Alfred guy is dead? Is that confirmed?
It's not confirmed, but I would presume he is.
He buries him.
Did he bury him?
He buried him in a
Oh yeah,
grave.
he did. He buried him in the grave that
in Malcolm's grave.
not Malcolm's grave.
Oh, no,
It's,
Simon's
grave. Yeah, he does. He buries him in Simon's grave. I forgot about that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, mad. Okay.
So if he wasn't dead,
So
he's dead now.
dead now. Yeah.
Yeah, so he manages to escape. Oh, we forgot to say about Kate. The whole thing with Kate. Go on then.
Oh no, I was going to say something else. I was thinking about with the girl from season 3 when he saw her in France.
In Paris, yeah.
Yeah, and then
She ran away.
She ran away. He chased her down.
And he's like, I'm going to prove to you that I'm a good person.
Yeah, and
But- yeah.
then obviously he got chased by one of Love's security people. That he got caught up by them, known as Joe.
Doesn't he see him in England?
No,
No, it
it's
was
Paris.
France.
It's France.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry.
I'm pretty
It
sure
is
it was
England.
England.
No, it's France first, wasn't it? In the
He doesn't
flashback.
see
and
He
then-
her
doesn't see her there.
The woman tells him
That
she
she's
went to London.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then he goes to London and then sees her.
And then he has the security from Love's family, the PI, find him and ask to be paid off to leave him alone, sort of thing. And then he says that he's got to kill that girl. And yeah, he couldn't do it, obviously. He just
couldn't
Just stole
do
her
it.
necklace.
yeah,
Just some sleight of hand stuff.
proof of death.
Proof of death type vibes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that happened. But we forgot to say about, obviously, Gemma gets killed.
yeah.
And
They think it's Kate.
they
We think it's Kate.
they try and make it seem like it might be
Not
Kate.
even for a second. But
No, I didn't. Not
Nah.
even for a single minute did I think it was Kate, because Gemma was dead in Kate's room.
I was like, you are making Joe look so dumb by making him think it's Kate.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
having him be like, ooh. It's like, no, this is not. It's clearly not her, man.
clearly a frame job.
Yeah.
And then Joe spills the beans of everything that's happened to him since he's been around to Kate. Kate tells Phoebe. They both believe him somehow, which I would maybe be a bit skeptical about, but hey. And Joe helps them get rid of Gemma's body. And then, yeah, this is why Joe gets caught by Rold, because he's doing stuff to dispose of the body,
Yeah.
and Rold catches him. But then and then he's like, no, get Kate, get Phoebe. They'll vouch for me. Like, what was happening? It wasn't me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't trust him. They just try and M him anyway.
And they're just accusing each other. He's
Yeah.
like, he killed these person. He's like, you've got pictures of Kate on your camera.
And we forgot to say also, Kate has been, or Jonathan rather, has been busting it
Yeah.
Busting it down.
Stopping.
with Kate.
Stopping Kate.
They've somehow settled their differences and have become bedroom buddies. Which again, I don't know why that would ever happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jake.
Just because he was always there. He just kept turning up in her face and she was
Yeah.
like, oh, I might as well.
Yeah. It's one of them ones where she's just clearly attracted to homie. And,
Basically.
and he's just got no
He just has
no standards,
Yeah,
no-
no strength.
no self-respect, no
The
anything.
girl looks at him and he's like, hello. let's go.
Because she literally had to stick it on him,
Yeah.
and I feel like every single time he was like, "No."
I thought he was having one of his
Fantasies.
Yeah, fantasies
And
again at
then
that
you
point.
just
Yeah.
jacking it.
That's how I thought was going to happen. But he's actually banging it.
Such a mess.
Just checking it. But no, the thing that I was at, the chief forces herself on him the first time. Absolutely.
In the greenery bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, my man did not want that.
No.
Like Phoebe, she did the right thing when he gave the slightest resistance to Phoebe,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh my god, no!" Sorry.
He's like, "No, I do want it, but I'm just like, I just need to." And she's like, "Nope, okay,
she's
fine,
like, "No,
He was like, "You're spoken for."
Yeah.
And she was like, "You're right. No means no. I'm gonna respect your boundaries, my guy. Like, consent is very important."
Yeah.
And like that was Phoebe's vibe, but Kate was just like, "You want it. I know you want it. Look how you're dressed."
She's like, "Why else would you be following me around?"
Yeah.
It's like maybe because of the reasons that I've said multiple times to you that
People
you're
are
not
trying
safe.
to kill you. It's not safe. But yeah, basically that's what happens in this season. Kind of poorly explained. We kind of went around in circles and stuff. Oh no! Oh my god! I can't
And
see.
this fight is.
Yeah, this is a nothing fight. You don't even know who this person is.
Anyway, we've explained what happens more or less. Yeah,
I want to know if he told them that Reese is the guy who's been trying to kill them.
this is what I want to know, and it doesn't seem like it.
Doesn't seem like he did.
Based on Kate coming to.
I think,
But like, Rold should be asking questions. How did he get tied up? They're like,
who tied us up and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, these are things that should be talked about.
Rose should be asking. So should Kate. Kate had to
Why were
rescue
you
them.
not in the dungeon?
Kate had to rescue them. Like, yeah. So Kate should have questions.
And like, who
Rose should
set
have
fire
questions.
to the place as well?
Who set fire to the place? Like,
But he won't tell them because he wants to.
He wants to kill
He
Reese.
wants a free run at Reese, and if he tells them that they're going to be like, let's go to the police
Police
and stuff,
and
but he's
whatnot,
going to be like, no, take
That's
it to
true.
my own hands.
That is true.
Which
But
is what he does every season as well.
do you know what I was thinking though? I was thinking he shouldn't have engaged from the jump. So you see how he deals with Malcolm's body?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care you're texting me. I've dealt with the body. They're not gonna find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to play your game. Like,
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, you're proper sticking around these people trying to find who's the killer when you could just go about your business and
Yeah,
never see them again.
Bro, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, that's how I'm saying. I'm like, I'm cozy right now.
Every time Phoebe invites him to something, he's like, I need to go. I don't want to go, but I need to go.
I'm like,
no,
nah.
you don't. Just stay at home, my guy.
Nah, he's just messy. He loves the drama.
He does love the drama. Not this time, but no, we have to get involved.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. And then, yeah, I was like, yeah, why don't you just tell them? I feel like if he just, like, again, yes, he wants to run at Reese and he wants to kill Reese at this point because he thinks Reese has been blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, hey, you don't need to kill him. They can go to the police and be like, it's Reese.
Yeah, this man killed these two people. Or three people.
There's 3 people and we'll all testify to this fact.
Yeah.
Whatnot. And yes, Reese is like
justice.
former mayor or whatever. But
Former.
He's running.
about to be mayor or whatever. He's running to be mayor and whatnot. So he's got a squeaky clean image. But these are all wealthy individuals.
Yeah.
Like they got some clout as well. Kate is a Rockwood or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Lockwood, that's it. Tom Lockwood is her dad.
Rich family.
But she doesn't want to bring him in.
She doesn't, but
I mean,
She got the name though.
she got the name and like I'm sure he might just be like, hey, if she comes out and says Reese killed my mates, he would come out and be like, listen to my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like whether she likes him doing that or not, it's what will happen. So yeah, but obviously we wouldn't have a TV show to watch if it went like that. So
Yeah, that would be like, imagine that they bring it back for one episode and it's just Joe telling them Reese, and then Reese gets arrested and put in jail, and then yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And they all lived happily ever
Going about their
after.
day.
And then yeah, Kate tried to rizz him up on the doorstep, and he was like, "I want to, but I can't because I'm already in a relationship with you, Reese."
I need to spend all my time looking for you, working to get you.
I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I just don't think he liked it. He hasn't liked it that much.
He hasn't.
He never had a hello you kind of moment.
No,
with her.
he almost did, but he stopped
Like
himself.
a tiny,
yeah,
small,
he had like
small moment.
when she was playing with herself.
Yeah, but then that was it, and yeah, there was nothing else there. She just stuck at him every time, as you said.
Yeah, man, folded under the pressure, man. Folded. But then yeah, she was just doing Tsundere vibes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally it, but like just
Basically.
but worse. She was horrible. I did not like her at all.
She's horrible. She's an arsehole.
Like she had moments where I'm like, you're nice. So just be like this. Like, just be like
She's
this.
saying about her dad is a bad person, all this kind of stuff, and she doesn't want to use her dad's name and all that. And she's being nice then, and then next thing you know, she's just rude. And she's treating Joe like he's the scum of the earth when she first meets him, even though he's just saved your life or saved your potentially your life and saved you getting mugged. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she was mean for no reason. Like, yeah, it was trash. It was trash. I don't really like his student as well. His student's a little bit annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a bit much. But yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone in this is kind of assholes. The only person I like is Foebia. Like
Because for a rich person,
I don't know what he said to her.
Yeah, same. But I'm a big Foebia fan.
She's cool for a rich snob. Like what you'd expect to be a rich snob. She's really cool, actually.
Yeah, all of the rest of them, rolled arsehole. Phoebe's boyfriend.
I thought he was alright at first.
He's one of them ones where
he's not the worst one.
Yeah, he's one of them ones where it's like in a bad situation, he's just gonna be a dick.
Yeah,
but like when things are just normal, then he's
cool.
Yeah.
Cause I thought he was gonna be alright with because he kind of switched on Joe, didn't he? Like after he found when Phoebe told him that what your kink is. I thought he was gonna be like, because obviously Phoebe wanted to work it out sort of thing. So I thought him like, oh, Joe or Jonathan, he tried to say he was being my boy sort of thing, but he's like that stalking weirdo Jonathan. He's up there banging Katie,
yeah. Fuck Joe. Fuck Jonathan Moore.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And they got sparked up.
Yeah, Joe punched his leg.
He was out for so long.
Hey, but it might have got him and Phoebe back together, man.
True.
But yeah, I like Phoebe. I don't like Blessing. Blessing's just Blessing. Like some of the things that she says is just
so casual, isn't it?
So casual, and it's funny to me. Like she's been the comic relief a little bit for me.
Yeah.
But like just like as a cat, I'm like, you're horrible. Like, yeah, everyone's horrible.
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much.
Basically, I feel like they're trying to make Kate lovable. She's that she's that cold-hearted, lovable person. And I'm just not working. It's not working. Not for me anyway. Yeah.
What was your rate season out of 10 so far?
So far, just on pure intrigue and gasment, I'd give it like an 8.5.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, I'd say about the same. I'm really interested to see what happens next season. Well, not next season, but in the second part.
Yeah, like, because it can't be
how they sort this out.
Yeah, because I feel like there's going to be a tone shift because it can't be murder mystery vibes.
Yeah,
you know what's
not
going
mystery
on.
no more.
But I reckon, or maybe it might be like a cat and mouse type thing, because you have to assume that Reese is going to continue to try and kill these people.
Yeah.
And Joe is going to have to try and stop them. So it's literally going to be... so I feel like it's literally going to be like a cat and mouse type.
Yeah.
Like he's setting up situations to kill them, and then Joe's like trying to tear down the situation and keep everyone safe.
Yeah, and it's like, who is he going for next? Like, Is it going to be Kate? Is it going to be Malcolm, Phoebe? Like, who's he going to go for? Like... I have to keep them all in one place, but obviously they're not going to want to be all in one place. They're going to be trying to... So yeah, I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. Yeah. Cat and mouse type thing. And then obviously at the very, very end, Joe will catch Reese and MM.
And it'll be interesting because we haven't seen this kind of dynamic with it where Joe's just trying to kill someone, like actually out to kill someone, like hunting, basically.
I mean, he hunted Peaches.
He learned to
Peach
run and stuff.
Sorry, yeah, Peach.
Yeah, he learned to run and stuff, but he wasn't out. He hit her over the head. And
then, he wasn't trying to kill her. Actually.
Yeah, and then he
didn't. After the fact, after he hit her, he was like, "Oh God, I've killed her." No, kind of thing. But then he actively. I mean, he
didn't know because she accidentally get shot when.
No, she didn't die. She didn't die.
She didn't die then. She does she died
at the house.
At the house, yeah. But he doesn't want to kill her. But then he gets caught by her. And he has the gun in his hand. She takes it from him. They struggle for a bit. And then she dies. He shoots her.
Yeah.
Because she was trying to kill him.
But wasn't it like a miss shot sort of thing? Or was it...
You don't really see what happens.
It was
they're both
struggling.
Yeah.
And then it cuts away to the trees or whatever, and you just hear a gunshot. And she's dead.
And then they framed Thingy, didn't they?
No, he writes a suicide note.
Oh, that was it, yeah. They framed the therapist for the Beck's death, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so he hasn't really gone after someone like that. I mean, Love he went after.
I mean, he didn't. That was
she went after him, and
she was trying to.
But he was planning. Like he was like, if you come for me, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Yeah, but yeah, to be fair, yeah, he hasn't really fully gone after someone.
Yeah.
Like it's always been, look what you've made me do.
Yeah, he stumbled into things.
That's what I'm saying. Like every season has been a different vibe, and this season's brought out like a totally different vibe. Where it's like, he hasn't got a love interest like that. He's not trying to protect anyone. He's not.
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah, you need to look away. You definitely need to
This guy is crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like he's got a different love. He hasn't got a love interest, or one that I find viable because Kate is just not it.
Yeah. Like it may be at the end of the season he might end up getting with Kate or something.
He shouldn't. He should go back for Marianne.
That should be no, but honestly, that should be what it is because this whole the part of him saying I'm gonna show you that I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I feel like they should resolve that somehow. But I also feel like there's no way you can make Marianne
No
take
chance.
like.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, she should really and truly she should be going back to America and telling people where he is.
Yeah. I saw
Nah,
him. I saw Joey still live in the UK.
I think she wants no business, or like she's scared
Yeah, or that because she's got
Yeah,
a
she
daughter.
definitely is.
because she's got her daughter and stuff. She's definitely not scared.
She definitely is scared.
Oh yeah. But yeah, overall, man. So far, I would say it's been a blast. It's definitely been a blast.
Definitely.
You is one of the shows of the year. Have you seen people saying that nowadays? People like, oh, it's definitely one of the
Yeah.
rather than one of the best. It's
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes it's deep, man. I saw someone, Devin Booker, the basketball player.
Yeah.
And like people were like, I can't remember what he did. And someone was like, yeah, Devin Booker is definitely one of the NBA players. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, people do that about like bad things, like things that are not good. They'll say like this is one of the things of whatever. Like, so they're not saying it's good. They're just saying it exists.
Yeah.
Like it happened.
It's so dread. This is looking just out of the corner of my eye. This is looking brazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I'm just seeing like the flashing lights and whatever. You like getting gassed
because it's nuts. It's like
well, we're gonna get into that that kind of vibe in a minute anyway. But any final thoughts on you? Any final do you think there's gonna be a season 5 after this, or do you think this?
I feel like this show could honestly go on forever. Like with because I don't think Joe ever settles down, and I don't think he ever gets caught either.
No, I think there'll be a season if it continues. I feel that there will be a season where he's caught, and there will be a season in jail.
I mean, yeah, they could. That's true. That's true too.
Change as well.
Yeah.
Because it does feel like they're just going through different tropes and genres and stuff. So they could easily do that too.
I feel like there'll be a jail season, and it'll be like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure solo show.
And I feel like they could take the show and like move down to one of the new generation, like because obviously he's had all these younger children who he's been dealing with. So it could go be Paco, like a bit older, living his life a bit like a tad messed up because of what happened with his experience with Ron and that.
Yeah. Or it could fully turn into like a jailbreak situation where he's in jail and he needs to get out to do something. So he has to jailbreak. I feel like they've got the character.
Yeah.
And they've kind of got the concept of being a serial killer for love type vibes.
Yeah.
Or serial killer for relationships. Like you form a relationship with someone and I feel like they just put that in different situations and it's a vibe.
But I just hope but the thing is, I don't want to ruin it. So it's at the same time, they just wrap it up because.
But they can't. I feel like if they were gonna wrap it up, last season would have been the wrap up because
true.
It's a clean kind of break.
I also feel like they can't ruin past seasons. They may do a bad season, but I feel like it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It doesn't tie in enough to ruin the previous seasons. I think.
I mean,
that's true. All of that, just like I say, everything that's happened already is tied up.
Yeah,
it's done. Unless they start trying to bring back stuff.
To be fair, he's got a son. They could make him be the next nutter. Hello, you. He agrees. It's such as Gene.
To be fair, he wants to go back to his son. He definitely wants to at some point, I reckon.
Yeah, and that's an interesting thing that they do every season too. They have just a young character that he interacts with and acts like a good person too.
Yeah.
Paco season 1.
I was about to say not this season, but it's his student.
The student, yeah.
Who's not that young.
I know, but I mean, she's 19.
She's a teenager, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, she's definitely not.
It was
that young.
in season 3. There wasn't
Season
one.
3 was his son.
His son. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then season 1 was Paco. Season 2 was the neighbor's
Wednesday.
girl. Yeah, her. Season 3 is son, and then this season. The
Joe,
19.
like the thing is, the thing about Joe that kills me, at the beginning, the first season, they fully give him like stalker loner vibes, right? Like struggles for love kind of thing type vibes. But then since then, he's just been a lady killer. Like he's
literally.
literally.
No, but even in
like,
season 1, he gets
figuratively.
more. I mean, he has Beck, and then after he breaks up with Beck, he instantly has the other girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But I mean,
And he's just got loads of friends as well. Like he just has friends now. Like he's
oh yeah. I mean,
so-
he's not
yeah.
friends with them.
But like
yeah.
he's in situationships sort of things. In season 1 and season 2, he's got all the work colleagues and all them sort of people.
But I mean, season 1, like episode 1 and 2, whatever, how they kind of set him up to be.
Some weird stalker.
Yeah, they kind of give him the vibe of like he's got to be like a social outcast.
Yeah.
But it just, I feel like they haven't shown that too tough.
I think they in season 1 they also do kind of set him up to be like this guy who can put himself in any situation and kind of be friendly with people even though he hates them, because instantly he's in with Beck's friends and like 2 of them like him. Peach never liked him, but that was because she loved Beck.
Yeah.
But the other 2, he was calm with them and he continued to be friends with them even after like Peach died and whatever, and he could have just dipped out with Beck. But
I guess that's the thing. Like I guess that's what his whole stalker thing is about. It's about learning information so that to make people like him.
Yeah.
I guess.
And also, weird thing, he talks so much more in season 1 than he does in season 4.
Yeah.
He doesn't say he barely like he will look a person.
Do you mean
His
narration?
No, not even that. I'm talking about out of his actual mouth. Like when he's having situations with Kate, he's not saying words to her. She's talking, and he's just like looking in her face.
Because she ain't giving them a chance. Kate is a horrible person.
I
said.
feel like that's a lot of the like conversations he had in season 4, and then also even in like season 3 as well, is a similar thing. Maybe I'm watching it back, so maybe I'll find out that it's not that.
Can't really say.
But in season 1, it felt like he was like actually having conversations with people, like building relationships and getting information that way. But in this season, it just feels like he's just lurking and just there.
Yeah, this season he definitely doesn't say much.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people comment on that as well. Like Gemma, when she was like, I'm going to.
Yeah, they get to the house. She's talking at him. He's just standing there.
But then she said, because you're so boring, I'm going to go do something else.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So it's something that they mentioned, but it might just be he doesn't know what to say to
these people,
and he doesn't want to be there. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That whole situation with the house reminded me of Glass Onion, because they arrive at the house and then like he's talking to her and then they do a murder mystery thing.
Yeah.
A murder mystery game.
Yeah, that was funny though, because like the way they were like, "Oh, she's dead." It got me. It got me. I was like, "Oh no!" And then I was like, "Actually, no, they're announcing this way too calmly." And then obviously they carry her in, and she's saying about the instructions and whatnot.
Yeah, that didn't get me at all.
Oh yeah,
it got me like briefly. I was like,
and
no.
she was there like,
no, because they didn't carry her in at first. They were like, "Sorry to interrupt, but Lady Phoebe, we have to announce that Lady Phoebe is dead." And then they brought her in.
Yeah.
And it was like, and then I was like, oh. Like when they brought her in, I was like,
you knew, yeah.
I literally saw the murder mystery story coming from as soon as they got to the house. I was like, that's gonna happen.
It had the same vibe.
But because of the way she stormed off because people were not being very nice. They were like dissing Joe and pressuring Kate and whatnot. Like, yeah. So she stormed off, and then so I thought, like being alone is a bit peak. But then like I realized, and when they brought her back in, I was like, oh yeah, but all the suspects were meant to be sat right here, so it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
If she actually had been dead, it would have been 100% clear it was Reese, because he's the only one not here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
True.
But anyway, yeah, Phoebe's the girl. I just hope she stays alive. Everyone else can die, really, including Joe.
I feel like she's the only one that can.
Just end the show. Kill
I feel
Joe.
like she's the only one that can actually die.
I feel like it should be that vibe. Like, yeah, I don't know what happened in Dexter because I never finished that, but I feel like he should have died at the end of his show as well. What are you not gonna say?
Should I say? Should I spoil it for everyone?
When am I gonna watch Dexter?
I don't know. You might want to.
I'm never gonna watch Dexter.
Okay, well he's dead now. He didn't die at the end of Dexter, but then
Oh
they
yeah,
brought
they
it
did
back,
another one.
and then he's dead in that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But then that was terrible. They shouldn't have brought it. That shouldn't have. That's
Shouldn't
what
have come
I mean. Like dragging on a show for too long, like Dexter, for example, where they dragged it on until season 8 and it was awful by that point.
This is better than Dexter.
But the start of Dexter was really good. So I'm like,
I hated his sister too much. Like
that is a good point. That is a good point.
Of all TV shows I've ever watched, I will never forget the pure rage I feel when she was on screen.
Deborah Moore.
I hated her so much.
That is a good point. She is very, very annoying.
Honestly, I feel like probably one of the worst TV show character I've ever seen. Oh man, like I've seen the actor in other like stuff as well. I'm just like, I'm sorry, like you're doing fine in this show. You're doing actually a great job, but I just can't. But surprise, motherfucker! That's a classic. That's a classic.
Dokes, Sergeant Dokes.
I always like these characters that like suss out that the person's a creep just from the jump.
That was so funny because he just knew from season 1. He's just like, you're a weird motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. And then catches them doing something he shouldn't.
Yeah,
and I swear that's when he kills him, isn't it?
He didn't kill him, but that's when he cages him up and then he dies as a result of it. Yeah,
being caged up. Yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
Attack on Titan, man. Look at Raye.
It's gone crazy.
Attack on Titan is foolishness, Cam. I'm not gonna lie to you. So like being spoiled.
You probably still don't even know what's going on. Even if you see what's happening.
I feel like I did. I saw what this fight said, like who it was, and I didn't know who it was. Like the names they said, like at the bottom. So I'm looking, but like the other one said Aaron and someone. So I didn't.
What have you seen? What have you seen up to, Cam?
Season 2. I haven't. I technically haven't even seen the part where they reveal that those two Donnies are the armor.
Reiner and Berto.
I only know that happened because I saw you showed me after it happened when you watched it.
That was hilarious. I can't lie. How casual that was. Just I was cracking up. Like when it sunk in that they went gassing. Like at first I just thought it was meant to be a joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, they're serious, and that just made it even more funny because I'm like,
who's bad and who's good? Because they both had like that thing.
Yeah.
This is a good question,
bro. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. Attack on Titan is not good anymore, or
it's just lost the plot.
Yeah.
No, but you lot watch this thing. So
Cam,
who's meant to be bad and who's meant to be good?
Who knows? I promise you, it's what's the word? It's up in the air. Or it depends on your point of view.
Yeah.
Okay, who's on Aaron's side then?
Mikasa, obviously.
But we don't know
Was that Mikasa?
Yeah.
But you don't know if Aaron's good or bad.
Okay. But
that's the thing.
He's the protagonist. I'll take him to be the good guy in my... Obviously, I haven't seen it, so no one judge me for saying that. As far as I'm concerned, Aaron's on the side of the humans, so he's on the good side, okay? Yeah, laugh as much as you want, guys.
No, Bez is laughing at my face, and I'm laughing at the fact that he's laughing at my face. Like, you said I'm taking Aaron to be good.
You don't know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but when you said that I made a face, Bez caught the face that I made, and he was laughing at that. And I'm laughing at the fact that he caught the face because we're not necessarily laughing at the statement, although it is a wild ass statement.
It's not because everyone just heard where I am at in the show, and if you see the show, then you know that at where I'm at, Aaron's on the side of the humans.
Yeah,
therefore he's on the good side.
Yeah, but in context of where the show is at right now,
like,
it's madness to say such a thing.
You lot have issues because when I said about you lot can't hold it down. When I said about thingy, twice, you lot making faces as well with that. Like not saying words, like saying words is not the only way to spoil a show.
That was funny as well.
But you didn't know what happened to him.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're there's plot points you lot are spoiling.
I'm dying because
now that he died. When I saw him die, it wasn't a surprise because I knew something happens to him.
No, but it's because you're just saying these things that like are outrageous statements to make. Oh no, all right. Twice wasn't an outrageous statement.
It was just hilarious though because we asked you who's your favorite character. You were like twice.
And we were like,
all characters in that show.
But you don't have to react like that. You could hold it down. Man.
We tried. We actually tried. We did like we were just like no comment. I mean, I feel like we both. You said twice, and we both didn't respond, and then it was just like, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Twice is a good guy. funny,
the way when you lot said that, at first I was like, okay, either he dies or either he does something that's just crazy, and I shouldn't be like just like what you lot did with Aaron right now.
Yeah,
that was my same thought because obviously with that reaction for Aaron, I'm thinking, well, obviously he's doing some madness now.
It's no. It's not even. It's just ambiguous. That was the word I was looking for earlier. Who is good and who is bad is ambiguous right now. Highly ambiguous.
It's like you said. It depends on how you view it. Basically, whether this person's doing a good or bad thing.
Yeah, it really depends, and I feel like it depends on how it ends as well.
Yeah,
like I feel like a lot of what's going on, you need to see. Like it's kind of
Do you not have a view of who is good and bad? Or you just
I'm
view both sides
confused.
as
I don't like the show anymore. Remember?
yeah.
So,
I'm confused.
So I'm just that's the thing. I'm just confused because it comes from the position of, like you say, Aaron being on the side of the humans and being the clear, quote unquote, good guy, blah blah blah, and then they just completely muddy the waters, and it's just like, why are we doing this? And then obviously, like even like Mikas has got one opinion, Armin's got another opinion, like.
Connie and all them man have our opinions. And all
Yeah,
that.
Man not dead yet.
Everyone's got all kinds of different. Nah, they're not.
I was talking about Armin.
Nah.
That guy's still alive.
Still alive and kicking. But yeah, so it's just ambiguous, and it just depends on your perspective. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, I don't really understand, like how. I'm just like, I don't know, how did we get here?
It has a big time skip, and I feel like that just confused everything a lot. Because from what happened in between, it just kind of things. The way it shows it, you're just like, what's actually happened that made this happen now? Because I just feel like it ends at one point and it starts at a whole new point, and you're just like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And then from there, it's just very ambiguous.
Like the fights and all that is gassed, as you can see, but like the story and who's good, who's bad, blah blah blah, is a bit messed up. And I feel like we're about to talk about the show.
I was gonna say this leads into my notes, really, doesn't it?
So if you're not really an anime fan, you might as well go listen to one of our previous episodes, and we'll see you in the next one. But let's play a song quickly. Actually, let's play the Central C, the Valentine's Day song. Let's play Central C, Me and You. And when we come back, we're going to be discussing anime. So like I said, if you're not an anime fan, go check out episode 61 if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in episode 63.
If you want to be an anime fan, you have a listen. You have some good tips. And
hey, do you know what? Everyone should be an anime fan. You're not wrong, Bez.
Yeah.
I feel like the world is split into anime fans and people who are not yet anime fans. So if you're in the latter group, actually, yeah, you're right, Bez. Come along and come soak up some knowledge. But yeah, Central C, Me and You, and we'll be back in a moment.
You ain't gotta worry about nobody else's. Bought you a bag, now that guy's asking what I see in you. Put you on the ground, now they wanna take pics like. They wanna take trips like. Alright. You ain't gotta worry about nobody else's. Bought you a bag, now that guy's asking what I see in you. Put you on the ground, now they wanna take pics like. They wanna take trips like. Alright. Look, your love's a contagious feeling. Real is rare, it's harder to come by. You're an endangered species, on top of the food chain. Don't post where we eat, they're praying to see me. Well educated, good vocab. When I don't understand, she explain the meaning. Look, I gotta rearrange the sequence. You said they're too young for a baby, I get that, so I just paid a abortion. I'm protecting my heart as well, so I understand that you're taking precaution. Lonely, like I was raised as an orphan. I got paper, now they say I'm important.
And yes, that was Central C, Me and You. A little Valentine's Day release from Central C, man. Nice little vibes and that. What they call that? R and drill? Drill and B?
R and drill,
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Them R&B. The line that got me though, I don't know if we played it that long, but the line that got me was like, when I said my bitch was gay, I didn't mean it in a derogatory way. I was like, I mean, if you say so.
You gotta come and correct the previous one, Doja Cat.
Yeah, correct the record. Like, yeah, I wasn't trying to
offend anyone.
Yeah. But right, okay, like I said before the break, we are going to be talking about anime. Bez over here found an article. Do you want to talk us through the article?
Yeah, sure, we'll do. So basically, just Google gives me random articles. So this one came in, and it's the top 30 best anime of the decade ranked. So I thought would be interesting little topic to discuss with you guys to kind of get your thoughts. I'm sure the 30 anime here, we may not have seen them all, but I'm sure we all know what they are, and maybe you've even seen clips and stuff from it. So it'll be a good discussion point. And yeah, what we think the 30, what we think with their list or not, what we think should be in the list if it's missing.
Yeah. And of course, yeah, feel free to hit us up on social medias and stuff if you agree and disagree with any of the points we're about to raise, or if you've seen any of these animes and whatnot. Definitely get into that. But yeah, so like I said, this episode is fully just like in the media watch list kind of vibes, just all rolled into one, because we talked about you, and now we're about to talk about anime. So
it does say that they're only looking at original shows, no spin-offs or long-standing series that have continued into the recent years, like One Piece.
That's good, because One Piece shouldn't be on this list anyway.
One Piece would be number one. It would be number one if it was.
All right, cool. So number 30, Kakegurui. I watched the first season of this. So for anyone that doesn't know, Kakegurui is the show that's basically about high-stakes gambling in high school. Just all of these animes give me jokes. So it's like, all right, this is the concept, and we're just going to put it in high school. And it's just going to be like the whole thing that this high school kind of revolves around.
Just go to a gambling school.
Yeah, it's wild. So yeah, high-stakes gambling. The whole school is basically... your whole worth is basically revolves around how good you are at playing different kinds of games and winning bets and whatnot. So that's Kakegurui. The main character is a girl who's basically a demon at gambling, and she just loves it. She's got that dog in her. She got that dog in her. I watched the first season. I didn't watch anything further than that. And I did like the first season. I thought it was quite interesting.
Good. Yeah. I enjoyed it. The second season I didn't enjoy as much, but the first season I really think was quite good.
Yeah, the first season, I was intrigued by the concept, but it's like, I feel like it's one of those concepts that doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
So like, a first season will be good. A second season, you'll be like getting tired of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened with me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I loved the first season. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it to you, Yelz. I feel like you watched it because I said, but yeah, I was like, yeah, I only watched the first season. I didn't watch anything further than that.
Same, yeah.
But yeah, I think the girl, the main character, like just her character type is like the kind of character that I really like in most shows.
Yeah.
Like just crazy and like really good at something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like down for that character all the time.
I like the art as well, and the animations and stuff was really cool.
Yeah, it was quite it was quite good.
Like, yeah, it's like for it, what it is the animation is so over the top. Yeah. Like it's just gambling, but they'll go hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's because you gotta hype it up. So yeah, I'll need to see what else is on this list.
This is what I was thinking as well. Not mad at it.
But yeah, so far I'm not mad at that. Go on, number 29, Cam.
Number 29, Yuri on Ice.
So now,
I assume none of us have watched that.
Why?
I watched a little bit of it.
Why are you assuming that, bro?
Because it's about, figure skating or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Good save.
Well, the reason why I haven't watched it is because it's a sports anime. I don't know about you two. I don't know what you two are on.
So, I heard that this was very, very beautiful.
Yeah, I heard the same.
But yeah, like you said, figure skating is not really my bag, so I left that alone. But I did hear it was really, really good. And when it was like out, it was one of the anime I kept hearing about in terms of like a new episode would drop, and people were like, "Oh my god, the new Yuri on Ice!" Like it was so not like hype, but it was like, "Oh my god, it was so amazing!" Like it was like they had like real character moments and stuff.
Yeah,
and people were loving that.
Yeah, I started it, but I couldn't watch it. I couldn't get through it. It was a pretty anime, I guess, but it wasn't the hype of a sports anime that I would watch it for.
I don't think it's about the hype. I think it's about the relationship.
Yeah. The story, the animation.
Yeah, and all of that. And apparently the animation is beautiful as well. Like it's well animated, and when they're like doing the skating and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've seen clips of that, and it is well done and it looks great. So again, I don't think we've seen it, but I think just based off of what we know of the show, I think it being at number 29 is okay.
I would put Kakegurui higher than it though, from what I've seen, because obviously didn't watch it all.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I haven't seen any of it, so I'll leave it at 29. I'll just assume that the lovely people at Kotaku know more than me. Number 28. Sorry,
Re:Zero, Cam's favorite anime
of all time.
It's not my favorite of all time, but it's one of.
Re:Zero is good.
So talk to me about Re:Zero, Cam.
Bro, it's it's just really good. So what I love about the show is obviously main character Subaru just slowly descends into madness, and that is just so funny. It's so funny at times, and it's also so depressing at other times. And then like just the relationships he builds with the other characters as well is pretty good. And then you have like the White Witches cult people, Betelgeuse, Romani Conti, that guy who like cracks his fingers and stuff. He's great. Like there's it's just too much. I really enjoyed everything about it, honestly. The first season.
I didn't enjoy it the same way that you did. I thought it was good. But yeah, I remember you were just so hype about this show.
Every episode, I remember watching it because I was in, I think I was still in, when was it come out? 2016. Yeah, I was in college. I remember downloading every episode on my PS Vita, and like watching them while I was in bed. And being so gassed, like just being so gassed, so gassed I can't sleep for another 30 minutes because I'm just hyped on it. But yeah. So I definitely didn't feel that level of hype. I enjoyed it. Thought it was good. Thought it had some holes. I can't lie. Like what?
I can't really remember now though. Also, this is another reason why I'm just like, yeah. So I'll give it number 28 because I think I probably did enjoy it a bit more than Kakaguri. So I will give it number 28. That's fine. But I feel like there's going to be some omissions of shows that I really really enjoyed. But hey, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge once we finish. But yeah, I'll give it number 28 because it was good. It did have its moments. It definitely wasn't hype for me. But yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed the first season. I think it got worse and worse as it went on. But I really enjoyed the first season. I thought that was really good. And the story and stuff was all told really well. Until I didn't like the final fight in the first season, with the whale.
You didn't like that?
It kind of lost me by that point. I feel like I was kind of getting a bit like I'm not really enjoying it too much. Okay. But I enjoyed the kind of start of it where it was building up.
Yeah, same. I feel like the concept was really, really good in terms of like he dies and it goes back in time.
Yeah.
Or he's just like stuck in a loop kind of thing. Like I was digging that. But
and I like this. It's a kind of a twist as well. Like it's just
true.
I'd say like
Konosuba.
You obviously love Konosuba, but I would say that this is my favorite isekai of all time.
Alright, I mean that's fair. Right, shock at number 27. My Hero Academia.
Oh wow.
That's low.
That is very low. That's what I'm saying.
That is a shock.
So for me, I would probably have this higher. Again, I don't know what's gonna come next, but I would probably have this higher.
Much higher. I would have thought this would be like top 5 or something.
Yeah. Like first season or the first few seasons, I was like, this is the shonen of the future. Like this is the one. This is like it. Yeah, I can't lie. I feel like the early seasons of this. I haven't felt that way about another anime until maybe Blue Lock.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Let's see what the second season says.
Blue Lock's only on season 1.
Hell of a season 1. But Blue Lock's 24 episodes. Jujutsu Kaisen was only 12 or 13. No,
it was the same.
24 as well, yeah.
I would say, Jujutsu Kaisen, the ending, the last arc that they shoehorned in, and also kind of had a slow kind of beginning, but that middle, the middle was crazy.
Yeah.
But I would say that. But whereas Blue Lock has just been go from day one. So I would say, I need to see what Jujutsu Kaisen does for season 2, and then maybe I would have say similar feelings. But like I say, My Hero Academia, I was like, yo, this is the show.
Yeah,
it hasn't always lived up to that. But for the most part,
the early part of it.
The early part was there. They had a few down seasons.
Yeah.
Now it's gassed.
Now it's crazy.
So, I would have this way higher.
Yeah.
Top 5.
That's very surprising.
10. So I'm shocked to see it that low. I'm sure you lot kind of agree with that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man, 100%.
So we can kind of move on, and then when other things are like higher than it, we can be annoyed.
Next one, number 26, Violet Evergarden. And I know absolutely nothing about this.
Instantly, I'm annoyed.
I've never heard of
My
this
Hero
before.
Academia below. This is like another one
Netflix
of them.
original.
This is one of them beautiful ones again.
Yeah. So you say that? What you saying? Your Name that'll probably be in here because they got the beautiful movies in there.
It should be. Yeah, it's like like everything I know about it is like a romance. I think I watched the trailer. I was like, this is not for me, but it's like a romance thing, where someone. I think this is the one where it's like one of the main characters is deaf, or something. No.
The deaf one is not this, I don't think.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, it's like a romance thing, meant to be really, really beautiful. Apologies, we don't actually know much about this one.
Yeah, no, I can't say much about this one.
It says something about the main character as a ghostwriter for people writing heartfelt letters
to their
loved ones. So I guess that's the premise, and it builds from there.
Fair enough. I mean, it's probably super beautiful. But yeah, it hasn't made the splash that My Hero Academia is.
No way.
Just even from that perspective. But hey, popularity isn't everything.
But like, it's a Netflix original, and like, I feel like when I look for anime on Netflix, I've never seen.
I've seen this.
I've seen it
Okay, I've never seen it.
I've seen it many times.
Okay.
I'm just obviously looking at it, I'm just like, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Number 25.
Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill was good.
Higher Than My Hero. I don't know about that.
No, Higher Than My Hero. No.
Definitely not.
My Hero. I can't believe they put My Hero so low. That's ridiculous. Kill la Kill was good though.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you guys finish it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never finished it, but I liked it.
I didn't love the end.
Yeah, the ending wasn't anything to shout right home about, but
it was one of them animes that like had I wasn't sure where it was going.
Yeah.
And like obviously loads of people die in it and stuff as well, and like at certain points I'm being crushed by people dying because I'm like, no, I liked you, don't die.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely wouldn't have it higher than My Hero because, like I said, the ending wasn't great.
But as a show, it was decent. Like I can give it 20 where it is, but obviously My Hero, caveat: My Hero should be way higher.
Yeah, I mean, this over My Hero, it's quite egregious. But
I feel like we're gonna see a lot. There's gonna be like,
it has to be.
Yeah, it's
how low it is. Right. Number 24, Space Dandy. Ooh, interesting. Space Dandy, I found it funny.
Yeah, it was good. Don't know if I'd put it top 30 though.
I would probably put it lower than everything else that we've watched so far. It's like one of them shows that's like, it's funny if you're really in the mood to laugh.
Yeah.
Like if you're not already in a kind of a humorous mood, it's not gonna get you there.
Yeah.
Like for example, Konosuba, I could be probably pissed off. Put Konosuba on, I'd just be rolling.
Yeah.
Whereas Space Dandy probably would just make me more mad. But that being said, it was enjoyable, and I like the characters,
and it was visually nice as well.
And it was visually quite stunning actually at points.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would probably put it at like number 30 or something.
Yeah.
Considering My Hero is 27, Space Dandy being 24 is a bit dubious.
Yeah.
But it's a good show. And a recommended show. If you want to watch something chill, Space Dandy is something to watch. Definitely.
Yeah, it's like.
Have you watched it, Cam?
Nope,
No.
Never seen it.
Alright, let's move on then.
Number 23, Erased.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I think this should be lower. I don't even think it should be on this list, honestly. I never finished it.
Erased.
I like the beginning of it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Erased was one of them ones where first half, 10 out of 10. Second half, 6-ish, if that. Which brings it down to an 8. Nah, so not even a 6. I would say second half, maybe 4.
So
brings it down to a 6.
I enjoyed it. I would give it like a 7 or 8. Like, I thought it was actually a really good show. The ending, I know the ending wasn't.
The ending was.
It didn't live up to the start.
So
but
dry.
I'd put it in this list. I think it was really good.
I don't think so. I feel like maybe on the strength of the first half you could put it on there because like until you realise the ending sucks, you don't know the ending sucks.
Yeah.
So I guess.
But I think Kakegurui is better than Erased, and I think ReZero is better than Erased, and I think My Hero is better than Erased.
My Hero absolutely is better.
Yeah, My Hero is better. ReZero, I think very similar. Like start very strong, ending.
So for context, we need to kind of give context to the shows. For context, Erased is like a drama. It's like a time travel type situation, where this guy goes back in time to stop a child that was murdered while he was in primary school. Essentially, he goes back in time to try and stop her from being killed. And the whole thing is kind of a bit of a mystery where you're trying to find out who the killer is. And blah, blah, blah. And the part that we're getting upset about is because obviously when we find out who the killer is and whatnot, it just all goes downhill from there. It's just nonsense from there. But the first half is fascinating.
Yeah, as a story and stuff, it was really good and intriguing.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Number 22, Bez.
Ooh,
Perfect one for you.
Haiku.
Yeah,
I would put higher personally. I really enjoyed Haiku, and I was a sports anime fan. This was very, very sick.
I think it's in a good place. Like it's not at the bottom, not at the top. Kind of midway, kind of mid-table, yeah, kind of West Ham in it.
You class 22 as mid-table.
Sorry,
in a list of 30, you class 22 as mid-table.
That's how it is. I thought I'd put it mid-table.
I would because like mid-table, I mid-table is anywhere between 25 and 5.
Okay.
That's a big mid-table.
Middle of the way. Nah, I kind of would. I'm joking, but I kind of think 20 to 10 is mid-table.
Yeah, I would put it like in the mid-table area, like maybe like 15, 14 around that kind of zone. But it's, again, let's see what more is on the list. But
I think 22 is a decent space for it. Haiku is good fun though. So this is just a volleyball anime. It's about a short guy that wants to play volleyball, but he can jump.
He can jump.
He's got mad hops.
You got
Even hops.
got them bunnies. But yeah, definitely a vibe. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Definitely
I really enjoyed it. I mean, of what I've seen, I liked it a lot.
It was gas. It was hype.
Right, number 21, The Promised Neverland. So Cam has been gassing about the show for the longest.
No.
No?
You will stop right there.
Okay.
Season 1 is good. Season 2 is utter garbage.
Oh, wow.
It should not be on this list
Oh,
at all.
wow.
Oh, damn.
This is a turnaround because this guy's been gassing about the show.
I was gassing about it after. Okay, so I read the manga, and the manga's great.
Yeah.
And then season 1 is true to the manga,
Mm-hmm.
and then season 2 is not, and it's trash. And this should, for that reason, this show should not be on the list at all.
So this is like a psychological horror type vibe.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it is like the first season is so good. Like I recommend watching the first season, but the second season they just didn't do it right, and they just the show could have gone on for a lot longer, but they decided to end it. I don't know why. So the second season, there's like a time skip that shouldn't be there, and they just like quickly close the show down, like quickly wrap it up, and it's not good.
All right. So you're saying it shouldn't be on it?
Yeah, I mean maybe the second season didn't come out before 2020. So
Is this when this article's from?
I don't know
No,
when
the article's from
the article
Wednesday.
just came out. So, but I mean the decade is 2010 to
2020s.
yeah.
Okay.
So maybe if you just taking the first season, I'd say yeah, it should be here, maybe a bit higher. But
The
if you take
disappointment of the second season drags it down.
yeah.
Okay. And you ain't seen it, Bez?
I started, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Did you finish the first episode?
I don't think so.
You have to finish the first episode.
I didn't feel like I
the
did.
7-minute rule, yeah.
Yeah, them ones. Yeah, you're.
You literally have to finish it. If you don't finish the first episode, you don't actually get what the show's about.
Okay, I probably didn't then, because I feel like I put it on and it was one that I wasn't watching properly. I feel like, and then I think it's one you have to watch intensely, like proper have focus on it. And I was like, yeah, I can't
definitely.
be asked. It seems a bit. I don't get what's going on, so let me just not watch it.
Yeah, I mean, from what I know, what I've heard about the show, people really love it. Obviously, Cam was gassing about it for the longest time. So it makes sense to me that it's on this list. And about 21, that kind of makes sense to me as well, having not seen it. Don't think I will ever see it now that Cam said what he said. So
I think you should watch the first episode. No, not the first episode. The first season. Because it is, it's really good. The first season is really, really good.
Right, number 20, Cam. An anime I've forgotten about.
Assassination Classroom.
This was cold.
This was fantastic.
Kokoro Sensei.
This was fantastic.
This is very good.
Absolutely deserved middle of the table anime. It is, it's 20. That's middle of the table.
Yeah.
It's approaching, it's getting there.
Absolutely deserved. I think I would, 20, that feels about right for me. Assassination Classroom, basically about kids in a school
Yeah.
trying to assassinate their teacher
Who's invincible.
He's basically an alien who's invincible, and he's kind of teaching them how to be better assassins, but also teaching them how to be better people.
Yeah.
It's really heartwarming. Really
Except that he's
heartwarming.
going to destroy the Earth. Or
Apparently.
blow up the moon or whatever.
Apparently.
Was he going to blow up the moon?
He
or
already blew that.
He blew the moon, and then he was
going
going to
gonna
destroy the Earth.
Yeah. It's really heartwarming and has some great moments. Like, yeah, I really enjoyed this. I would recommend this to anyone.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I do need to finish this. I started watching it like a while back.
It's got one of
Let's
the
get to
endings
finish it.
that makes you sad.
Yeah, I feel like it ends well. It's not one of the ending like, oh, what
Yeah.
shit.
I like a good sad ending.
So sad in a good way. Yeah, you feel your heart feels
Heartfelt, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I definitely recommend that to anyone. It being at number 20, I feel good about that. Number 19, Bez.
One for you, Yelz. No, super.
This is a travesty. Travesty. It should not be this low.
Mid table, you know.
Nah, to be fair, 19 is okay. I would put it top 15 personally, but 19 is okay.
Yeah.
One of the funniest animes I've ever seen. My favorite isekai. Like, this anime has been busting up. Like, it's one of the ones where you just think about it and you just got a smile on your face. It's just like, yeah, it's just funny.
I mean, it was definitely funny,
It was funny. I enjoyed it.
but I don't think I finished the first season.
Tragic. Terrible.
I don't feel like how many seasons are there? 2 seasons
2,
now.
I think.
I don't feel like season 2 was as good as season 1 though, was it?
Season 2 was good. Season 2, I feel like season 2 was still good. I feel like season 1 was definitely better.
Yeah.
I feel like season 2 was still good. They added some more characters with like some more unique kind of tropes and stuff, and they developed on the relationships with the previous characters as well. And I feel like they did some good things in season 2. Explosion. like yeah, when she comes about and they're so gassed, they're like, oh my god, she has explosion magic.
Like she's been training in the hills in seclusion by herself for years.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, she must be a really, really powerful like magician. And it's like, oh no, I only ever use explosion magic for anything. Any kind of magic, anything you might need me to do that's magic related, the only thing I can give you is explosions.
And I can only do it once as well, because then I pass out.
Yeah, funny stuff, man.
What was his thing? I am
Kazuma.
That's it. I am Kazuma.
Like, because obviously, not Megumin, the Aqua, the goddess.
Yeah.
It was like, Kazuma, and you just be like, Kazuma this. Like, I am Kazuma, like just so calm, like wow, she's freaking out. Like, yeah, good stuff, good stuff, man.
Yeah, all right. I'd keep it there. I think 19 is a good spot for it.
I'd boost it up, but hey, definitely above whatever this is.
Okay, but now we're in a weird spot. Say the name.
Summertime Rendering, number 18.
It says release year 2022.
So this is what we were. But then last decade is 2013 to 2023.
So we're speaking like last decade, as in specifically the 10 years from.
This is what we were
10
saying.
years ago till now.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. We're saying we're not sure if it doesn't specifically say whether it's 2020 to 2010 or if it's 2023 to 2013, or if they're just like just add the extra 3 years into 23 to 2010. But then nothing has been before 2013 so far, have they?
No.
So, I mean, I'm sure we'll figure out. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's quite loose. But, okay, we can imagine that it's going all the way to 2023 then, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've never heard of this.
I mean, it just came out. It's fresh.
I recognize the name.
And it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
it's probably
on,
Disney Plus
That's why
in America.
I think it's on our Disney Plus. Hulu would be the American.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
So,
It's
I recognize the name
mystery show.
because I literally just looked at like all the anime on Disney Plus, and I remember seeing that there. But yeah, I didn't hear about it when it first came out, or like in 2022, whenever it came out.
Looks like it's probably a movie, isn't it?
Sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, it's not, like just reading the
Why it rocks.
description, it sounds alright. Time traveling murder mystery vibes. That's not bad. But let's move on swiftly since we don't really know anything about it. Cam,
Yo,
let us know what's going on.
what's it?
17.
Golden Kamui.
I've heard about this. I've heard it's alright. I think I would have it lower. We saw clips from it earlier on as well, and it didn't look fantastic.
I would put it lower as well. I watched season 1. Season 1 was really good. Then I think it dropped off as it went on.
Better than My Hero.
No. No. Nothing so far has been better than My Hero.
Yeah, I think. I wouldn't compare Konosuba to My Hero. I would say Assassination Classroom was more consistent than My Hero.
It had less seasons though, didn't it?
Yeah, so it was easier to be more consistent. But
how many seasons did it have?
3?
2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was shorter. I feel like was it 24?
I feel like it was like 12 episodes. Per season. I think it was 3 seasons, 12 per season.
Yeah,
that sounds about
right.
right.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, from what I've heard of this, I wouldn't have it this high. I've not seen it, but from what I've heard, I wouldn't have it this high. Have you seen it, Cam?
No.
Okay, so I guess we can move on. But
it was good though. The first season was really good, but I feel like it dropped off in the second season. That's why I stopped watching it. But now it's like 4 seasons or something.
This is absolute ridiculousness.
This shouldn't be on this list.
Number 16, Chainsaw Man. I wouldn't have it on the list.
No,
not a chance. I wouldn't have it in my top 50.
No, I wouldn't either.
Like I didn't enjoy Chainsaw Man. I tried.
So disappointing.
I tried. I wanted to. I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Chainsaw Man slaps.
That's what everyone's saying, but yeah, nah.
It wasn't it. It was not it at all.
It was so hyped, and then from what you two have said, it just doesn't.
It just doesn't live up at all.
No,
it doesn't get close to living up to the hype that it had. Do you know what does live up to the hype that it had? My Hero Academia.
That's true. My
I
friends
know it's true.
My friends were going crazy for My Hero before it came out because they read the manga. And then I was like, yeah, you were right. This is sick.
Yeah.
That was me. We were reading the manga.
Yeah,
beforehand.
I didn't realize I have the mangas in there.
Yeah.
I only remembered the other day I was looking through. I'm like, wait, I actually started getting the mangas.
I was My Hero Academia is probably the only anime where I was well ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was well ahead when the anime started. And I was just like, yes. And then when they were just animating, I'm like, you're not doing this so well. Like, doing it justice. Like, it was so good. So good. And like, we probably sound like huge My Hero Academia fanboys, but it's just because they dropped it so low.
It's because it's so low. If it was like, top 5 or top 10 at least, then
fine.
Yeah, but not when Chainsaw Man's higher than it. Chainsaw Man was very bad.
Woeful.
Very bad. It looks horrible. Was a bad story, yeah.
Number 15.
Odd Taxi. They never heard of that. You guys heard of it?
Nope, me neither.
What does it say?
Just take it off.
It's quite new. It's quite new, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really heard any hype or anything about it, but it might be good. Who knows?
I feel like we don't hear about other things other than like shonen.
Nah, that's not true. I wouldn't say that's true.
I feel like we're more likely to hear about shonen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because shonen is the ones that like have the most hype about them. But I feel like there's stuff that we would hear about. For example, the next one, Ranking of Kings. I've heard about this.
There was a clip on what we saw earlier as well. It's meant to be really good, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. But yeah, it's meant to be just really, really like. It's another one of the ones that's meant to just make you feel good.
Yeah.
Like and you relate to the main character somewhat, and when they do well, you feel good and feel warm and cuddly. So, from what I've heard of it, it's meant to be really, really fantastic. So
and visually really good and stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
so maybe 14 makes sense. But yeah, I can't really say. Number 13. Wow.
Spy X Family.
Hmm.
What are you saying? Lower, higher?
It's not funnier than Konosuba. It doesn't have better action than My Hero.
I feel like all round it hits so much.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out if it pulls on my heart the same way that Assassination Classroom did. I don't think so. I feel like I feel like Assassination Classroom, like at points, had moments that really, really got me. And then, like I say, My Hero was more exciting from an action perspective, and obviously Konosuba was funnier from a comedy perspective. But Spy Family does all three very well, regardless.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I think it's high. I think it's high just because of how low My Hero is, and just because of how much I love Konosuba. I think Spy Family is high here.
I think it's in like in terms of the actual number of where it is. I feel like it deserves to be there. I feel like other things on the list could probably be higher.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I think it deserves to be where it is in terms of. Well, when you're comparing to other things that are
13th in the
lower.
decade, though.
I'd put it down. I wouldn't say it's 13th in the decade. I'd say it's
know.
top 30, but not 13th.
Yeah,
I think it hits so many. I think it hits everything. Like it's funny. It's like wholesome. It's like all these things, and it has a bit of action in there too. I feel like it hits a lot of things, and it's like a well-rounded anime, and for that reason, I feel like it. Because
that is fair. I can't lie. That's fair. But I still think 13 is a bit high.
Yeah.
I mean, I found it really funny. I was like legit rolling.
It was funny. I thought as well.
It's funny at some points. Yeah, definitely. I feel like Konosuba is more consistently funny. I feel like Spy Family has like one laugh in it per episode, if that.
Fair. That's fair enough.
But yeah.
Fair enough.
Anyway, number 12.
Number 12, Boki the Rock. Bocchi?
Yeah, so this is about a band. I remember hearing about this.
Yeah, I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, when we were watching Glass Reflections video.
Oh, he brought this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of them ones where
apparently the main character is really relatable.
Yeah, it's one of them ones where it's meant to be that, and it's also obviously one of the cute girls doing cute things type vibes. Which, hey, I don't even mind them shows, man. I don't mind them shows. In fact, if Yuri isn't on this, I'm gonna be gutted. Even though that's probably older than a decade.
Yeah, that's pretty old.
But still,
old.
But still, them cute girls doing cute things. So where's Sound Euphonium at? But that was a banger. I don't know why you like laughing. That's
I'm laughing because you're just listing off shows now. Just you're like, where's this one? Where's that one?
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I can't really say anything about it because I don't know. But I feel like it's probably going to be too high.
I think it's too high.
I
It's
feel like
probably
there's
going to
some
be too
recency
high.
bias going on here.
Sorry?
Some recency bias.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Number 11, moving on.
Oh.
Is this another too low type
Too low.
situation?
I think it should be higher, definitely.
I don't know, man.
The
Season
other
2.
seasons, Season 2 is a bit techie.
I literally can't get through season 2. I've tried so many times and I just can't.
I never started it.
But season 1
was so good.
Season 1 is goated. Season 1's up there with probably one of the best seasons of any anime ever.
Season 2 wasn't horrible. It was bad in comparison to season 1, but it wasn't horrible. So I would.
We're talking about One Punch Man.
Yeah, One Punch Man. So we haven't said the name. Yeah, I would put it higher.
I mean, they if they don't know, they should have known. If they know, they would have known from what I was doing. But if they don't know, then they don't know.
True.
Yeah, I would put it higher personally.
I would. Yeah, it's one of the ones where I feel like I would have put it higher had it only have been season 1. The fact that it's 2 seasons, I think 11's a decent place for it. Almost top 10, but not quite. One Punch.
Nah, I'd say top 10 of the decade, definitely.
It was
so
actually,
good.
when I think about it,
was so
when
good.
I think about it, the first season was definitely, it was like a moment in time.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. And that final episode, like, I was shaking. I was almost shaking watching that.
I feel like that was one of the ones that, like, you see how animation now is so sick. I feel like that was one of the first ones that, like, just did the animation and you was, like, mind blown by it. It was just so sick.
Yeah.
It
was legit, like, because that's what Madhouse was doing at the time. They were just leveling up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm like, am I being too harsh here then? I don't. I guess off of what I've seen, you're right, Bez. But the fact that I'm struggling, I've struggled many times to get through season 2. It holds me back. But
number 11.
I wouldn't be mad at it being top 10.
Yeah.
I'll say that. 11 feels okay, but I wouldn't be mad at it being top 10. In fact, to be fair, I would swap the next one with it.
Oh,
I would throw the next one off the list.
Go ahead, tell us what it is, Cam.
It's Demon Slayer.
Number 10.
And if you listen to the pod,
you know
that I just very much dislike this show. And I 100% believe it's because I watched it in English. If I watched it in Japanese, I probably would have liked it. Because I hate the characters so much, and it could purely be because of their voice acting.
I would swap Demon Slayer with My Hero in terms of position.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, My Hero is way better than Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Demon Slayer is so low in this though, number 10.
Because it's just the level of gas it has.
That's what yeah, but I thought like because of how gas and how much like popularity and stuff it's got, I would have thought it'd be higher. So I'm curious what the next 9 are going to be now.
This is true, but I feel like what we've seen so far is there's not a huge amount of shonen bias.
Yeah, true.
Shonen bias.
That is a good point.
So
actually.
I feel like number 1 might actually be Your Name. Something like that.
Or that bubble thing that was on Netflix the other day.
Weathering Review, which I wouldn't be mad at. Sorry.
If it's going to be any of them, it would be Your Name because that was the best one.
That was the best one, yeah. But yeah, no, Demon Slayer is good, and I could just off it impact and hype and all of these things, I would happily have it on this list. But I feel like it should be in the My Hero situation.
Yeah, I 100% sock them.
It be a number 10 and My Hero be a number 27 is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, outrageous.
Number 9, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'd put that higher as well. Top 5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. Number 9.
I'm
top 10.
I'm happy number 9.
But I would probably put it higher.
Yeah.
Like I was
in
saying,
my personal list, I'd probably put it higher.
like I was saying about My Hero, I'm like I need to, about it making me feel the same way with My Hero. I need to see what season 2 says.
Yeah.
Season 1, like I say, the highs of season 1, chef's kiss, like just fantastic.
But then if it's a list up to now, so you can't take what season 2 does into consideration because it's up to now what you've seen.
The last episode of Demon Slayer I watched was a waste of my time.
No, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Sorry, the last.
But what about the movie?
The movie is fantastic. I like the movie.
That was the last thing you would have seen.
I said the last episode.
But I'm telling you, the movie.
The last episode of Jujutsu Kaisen that I watched was a slap in the face. It was a waste of time.
It was.
But can we think about this as like a bigger thing?
Just objective, the whole thing.
Yeah, like imagine if we were watching Naruto and we had like a episode that stopped off as the end of the season.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of episodes you'd be like, this was a waste of my goddamn time.
To be fair, the entire Naruto ends on
the last 20 episodes. Yeah, the not even that, like 70 episodes. Yeah.
Okay. That's
after the Sasuke rescue arc, it's just
filler from
horrible.
There.
Yeah,
it's literally just filler from there until like the last episode where it goes back to canon.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, you're right, Cam. Okay, I'm happy with it being 9. I'm happy with it there. Depending on what's above it, but I'm happy with it being there.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 8, Blue Period. I wouldn't put this top 30.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's a
painting one.
Yeah,
right?
anime about a painter. It's again pretty beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
one of the
nice.
ones I've heard is good, but hey, I can't really judge.
Yeah, no, it's not. I wouldn't put it top 30, but I guess it's not to my liking. It's not one of those ones that it's like everyone has their own
taste.
Yeah, their taste. Yeah, it's not one that's to my taste.
Do you think that if a show is like the best thing about it is how it looks, it should be rated as highly as like something that has like a really good story?
No. Although I feel like that should be a factor, considering that's part of what makes anime.
That's why
but
I
don't feel
thing about it. If it's divided, like the best factor about it is its looks.
Unless it's like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. I don't know. I don't think we can push it that far.
Okay.
Number 7, Beastars. I watched the first episode and
get out of here. Number 7.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people liked it, and I feel like it probably appealed to people who weren't even anime fans.
Probably.
Especially since it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
But I watched the first episode and said no.
It was CGI as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. I watched it. I thought it was terrible.
I just based off of my experience of it, I wouldn't have it on the list.
No.
But I do understand that other people probably loved it. But 7 feels disgusting.
Way too high. I wouldn't put it on the list. I didn't watch second season. First season was poor. Yeah, I wouldn't put it on the list at all.
Never touched it.
Yeah. Number 6. Who wants to tell us what number 6 is?
Jobless Reincarnation.
Nah, I feel like we're getting a bit silly now.
I don't think it should be here, and I've not watched it, but I don't think it should be here.
No, this is sick.
But I do think it's good. I think it probably deserves to be on the list. I don't know if it should be this high.
So the name is Mushoku Tensei. I think if it's the one I think it is.
It is that one.
Yeah, it's
the one
very
with,
sick.
The kid who is reborn.
He cut reborn as a baby, and then it's very sick. I think this might be the one you were talking about on the show where you said that there's one you saw which looked hype. It might be that. I didn't ask you which one it was at the time, but it was very, very sick.
It was on one of the things.
Yeah, it was. It had a fight. I think it was like number 8 or 7 on one of the things. It was very, very sick. I'm waiting for season 2 for that one. It was very sick.
Interesting.
Like all the clips I've seen of this make me want to watch it. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But maybe it seems okay. Maybe it seems okay.
Like, it's a very good isekai.
I was saying this is getting a bit silly. Yeah.
When I saw Jobless Dream Cartridge, I was like, huh? What the hell is this? And then seeing the actual the Mushoku Tensei, I was like, oh wait, no, this was actually very, very sick.
I'm gonna have to watch the trailer.
I would recommend it. I'm looking forward to the second season of that.
That sounds hype.
I would say top 10. I wouldn't say 6, but I would say probably top 15, top 10, top 15. It's very good.
Oh, that's big praise. That's big praise.
Yeah.
At number 5, Vinland Saga. So I've obviously seen this.
Have you watched season 2 yet?
I haven't started season 2 yet. I know season 2 is a very big tone shift apparently, which could either be a good thing or a bad thing. Who knows? 5 seems high. It was gas.
It was very good.
But 5 seems high. It seems high. I feel like it's one of them where just based off of what we've gone past.
Yeah.
If we still had My Hero to come, if we still had Jujutsu Kaisen to come, if we still had Konosuba to come.
I just try to sneak Konosuba in there.
He loves his Konosuba, man.
I feel we would be alright, but because we already know that they're gone, Vinland
It's
Saga for 5 seems high. I would have it top 15.
It's
probably.
very good. It is very good.
I would have it top 15. I would definitely have it top 15.
If you like Viking stuff, I'll definitely.
You don't even need to like Viking stuff. I don't like Viking stuff.
True, but then if you do, then you want to find an anime and you like Vikings, then
that's the one for you.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right about that. Okay, so number 4,
Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Cheese.
Interesting.
Cheese.
Interesting.
That is. I feel like that's a recency bias one.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I loved it. Fantastic. My heart hurts over some of the stuff that happened in that. And obviously, I'm a big fan of the game.
Yeah.
Big fan of the universe. Absolutely loved it. Top 5 is too high. Top 30, by all means, I would say it's
where My Hero is like 27.
Yeah, I'd give it Assassination Classroom 2022.
Yeah,
I'd give it that. I would give it that. I feel like that's a good place for it. Yeah.
It was good. It was
fantastic. But I feel like top 30, everything on the list should be fantastic.
Is good. Yeah, everything on there is good. 30.
Yeah, 30 out of 10 years. That's
that's great. So, but yeah, I think 4 is a recency bias thing because obviously it only came out towards the end of last year. So I'd say that. But it's good. It is definitely really, really good.
And maybe these look like the game as well. I feel like if you like the game, it just brings the anime together. Absolutely. But yeah, that's good stuff. Number 3, Attack on Titan. 3. I kind of had this in and I kind of had this as the number 1. I was thinking I thought it would be there as well.
When it hadn't shown up, I thought it would be number 1. I think this show is garbage personally. I can't lie to you. Like I've first season was good, second season was goodish as well. Beyond that, you lose me. I wouldn't. I think it would just fall outside my top 30 at this point. Ask me a few years ago, it would have been in there. But now I'm like, I feel like it's 35, maybe something like that.
Yeah, I see where you're going. I see what you mean. I'd put it just about in top 30 because I feel like it was very, very sick. And this was one as well that I was reading the manga on before it started airing. I think this is one we picked up from like Hyper Japan or something randomly.
Yeah.
So I started reading the manga, and the manga was very sick. And I started watching it, and it was done very well.
Season 1, I feel like season 1 could easily be the best if you wanted to. Could easily be number 1.
Yeah.
Like if you said number 1 for season 1, I'd say I can agree with that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But
then
the show in totality,
seasons,
I'm sorry.
I feel like the fact that it took like nearly 10 years for season 2 to come out. Should just drop it down some ranks as well.
I think the way they're taking the piss at the moment as well.
They're absolutely taking the piss.
That drops it down too because it's like season 4 is on like part 3 of the final season.
One every year.
Yeah, and they've still got another season part to come and so they're taking the piss a bit.
Yeah, they're taking us for mugs. I'm not about it. So yeah, it's a bit high. Number 2 is a joke. You have to be kidding me. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Now, I've watched all of this. I love this show. Number 2 of the last decade, Kaguya-sama Love is War. That's a big overreach.
Did you watch this recently? Because I feel like I remember you speaking about it on the podcast.
It was a new season, right?
Yeah. Big. And I watched the first I watched the first season. Well, I started the first season a while back, but never finished it. And then recently, I rewatched the first season and then watched the new season as well. Great stuff, fantastic characters, love them. The romance in it and all of this sort of stuff, perfect. It makes you feel all the things you want to feel.
Yeah,
it's good. Second of the decade, the second best anime of the decade.
Yeah, that seems way too much.
That's
man.
an overreach and a half. I would have this where Kakaguri is kind of, so like 28, 27, 28.
Kakaguri was
the 30.
Was it 30?
Yeah.
I mean, Kakaguri is good there, so maybe I'd have that next 29. But to be fair, there's been a lot of stuff that I probably wouldn't have on this list anyway. But yeah, that no, I'm sorry. Like I say, I watched it, I enjoyed it. I think I rated it like 8 or 9 on my anime list, but high,
second,
high. That's
too high.
Very, very high. What? All right. So before we, do you know where it is already?
No.
Yeah, let's go down. Before we start, yeah. I can't think of anything that's worthy of being number one now. I feel like it might just be Your Name.
I think it might be like Your Name or
like,
something.
But I don't think there have been. Have there been any movies?
There have been some movies.
The one that we were talking about was a movie.
Whatever.
Yeah, Violet Evergreen. That was a movie.
Was that a movie? Is it
I
on
think
Netflix?
so.
Let me check.
And then there was another one as well.
I feel like it is a show. Maybe there's a show and a movie.
It said maybe because it said movie in the trailer.
I've forgotten. No, yeah, it's a show, and there's 2 movies or more.
Okay.
There's best stuff on here. There's like 3 movies, a special ep, and a one show. So yeah,
It might be like, or it might be something dumb like Dragon Ball Super. If it is,
it can't be Dragon Ball Super.
this whole thing loses all credibility.
It said that there can't be any.
Yeah,
like,
No, but
continuations.
no continuations. Right, you're right.
Yeah.
Then I had Keijo.
Kuroko no Basket.
Did that come out to? That was to.
I think it's like 2013 or 2014. It said. So it could be that. I don't think it will be, but
I'm trying to like what else.
It's probably gonna be something stupid.
it's going to be something we're not even with. Because if Attack on Titan is number 3, I'm trying to think what made and Demon Slayer, what made a bigger impact in the last decade than those.
And then One Punch Man as well. And My Hero. So like shonen wise,
I can't think of any shonen that's done more than them.
I have an idea.
What?
It better not be. Not One Punch Man, the other one.
Mob Psycho.
No, it won't be Mob Psycho, surely.
People love
The
that.
other one. You're talking about Mob
I'm
Psycho?
talking about Mob Psycho, but and I'm literally thinking about it because of K.E.
Yeah.
Shout out K.E.
There's no way though.
Surely not. Nah, it can't be. It
I'm-
can't be number 1.
I'm saying shonen wise, I can't think of anything else that it could be. So it has to be and if not, then it has to be one of them lovey-dovey ones like Your Name, which I would be okay with.
Because I don't think Mob Psycho wouldn't be higher than One Punch Man. I feel like
It shouldn't be. It definitely shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but I don't know. I feel like people would do that. I feel like some people would do that, especially because of One Punch Man season 2 and whatnot. Has not been it.
But people didn't like those.
Mob Psycho season 2 and 3 weren't all that either.
I don't know. No. I swear Glass
They
Reflection had
3.
it, and didn't Glass Reflection had it?
He had
on
it
the
number
list in
1.
the West. Yeah, he had it number 1, and then K.E. was gassing about it, and that's the only extent of the people. Like, just one YouTuber and my nephew, but like just based off of that, I feel like people have been enjoying it.
But like,
I didn't enjoy season 1, so I was out of the game from early.
season 1 was good. Then that was about it. Season 2 wasn't great. Season 3 was even worse.
Okay, so that's the only shonen I can think of that might be.
Fullmetal Alchemist, they're all old, aren't they? Like
they're too, Fullmetal way too old, way too old. And if Dragon Ball Super's out and like
Boruto's out.
Yeah, all of that.
Boruto wouldn't be there. What about Black Clover?
That's not that good.
It's not that good, but it's not been.
I don't feel like I've heard. The only person I've ever heard talk about Black Clover is Megan Thee Stallion. Like no one else takes Black Clover seriously.
The ending, I would have thought it would be in this list because the way it started horribly, but it did get very, very good, and I did see a lot of hype for the ending of it.
It's possible, I guess.
But number 1 would be a big reach.
Number 1 would be crazy.
I don't know, man.
I think that'd be too much.
I feel like it's probably going to be one of these emotional.
Yeah, like Your Name or something.
Yeah, Your Name would be good if they're not doing movies. That it might be one that we're not familiar with. Or it might be Sound Euphonium. You don't know.
It's so silly.
Or it might be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think like what else have we seen over like that might be like a sleeper kind of hit. Like what was that one, Cam, that switched up? That was like so chill at the beginning. This is from like ages and ages ago. And then it switched up and then it was like dark.
The one, did they have like powers? And
Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah. Imagine it's just just
I wouldn't mind that. I really like that.
Left field, like Charlotte.
That was fun.
It could be something like Bacano or like one of these
Yeah,
ones that just have a
Bacano's
randomly
quite
good
old,
story.
though.
It's old.
I feel like Bacano's probably
they're
too
like a
old.
very good story. There's not.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything crazy, but their story's really good. Or like Charlotte.
Could be like Shimonetta.
It's not gonna be.
Can you imagine?
That's gonna be so dumb.
Rad. But I'm trying to think like what else has come out that might just be like just a low key banger that we're not thinking of. Yeah, I don't know.
There's too much to even like go through. I feel like it's gonna be something we don't know.
It might be something we don't know. That would be wild. We don't know. We have added something to watch then.
Yeah,
something
it was
to
the
watch.
number
The
one
number
of the
one.
first decade, last decade.
So you don't. All right. So do we want to scroll down then?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow,
It is
you got
Mob
it.
Psycho.
Yeah.
But that's dumb.
That's crazy.
That's disappointing.
Mob Psycho 100 has consistently delivered viewers an undeniably catchy trio of opening theme songs, a dazzling display of fluid action sequences, and an emotionally rich and satisfying coming-of-age story with its main character, Shigeo Mob Kageyama. Mob Psycho 100's story is a beautifully mature yet bizarrely comedic tale that only an anime can articulate. All of this earns it the title of anime of the decade.
This is a travesty.
Yeah, the list is fucked.
This is outrageous. This is unfair. I wouldn't have it on the top 30 because obviously, like I said, I didn't even make it past.
I wouldn't have it in top 30 even. I've seen all 3 seasons, and I just think they get progressively worse. Even on my list, it's got 8.5 on the first season. Let's see the second season.
Is this one person's dislike list?
It might be.
Like surely, like this hasn't been a group of people who decided Mob Psycho is the best anime of the last decade.
Let's see what the comments are saying on this thing.
Are there comments on it?
Yeah.
So season 1's 8.5, season 2 is 8.8. So people like that more.
I think what happens with that as well is that people who don't like it don't watch the second season, so it's more likely
That's
to be
true.
voted higher on my anime list. That happens for almost every anime. Is that the second season gets?
Yeah, because
even if
season 1's got 1.1 million, season 2's got 800,000.
Yeah, see, bare people dropped off.
Let's see. I'm just trying to find season 3. Season 3. Where is it gone? I didn't like season 3 at all. I barely watched it. I was like, you know what, I just want to watch it to get off my list sort of thing.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
8.7 and it's got 195,000 users.
Yeah, people dropped off.
So a million less people in the first season watched it, and this is the best anime of the decade.
I'm surprised Agretzko didn't make it because they did like almost all the Netflix animes and Agretzko.
Yeah,
Agretzko's beautiful.
That's like that's not really got much story to it or anything, has it? Like surely
It's like slice of lifey.
Yeah, that can't be a top 30
No,
anime.
I mean, why not?
I mean, if Mob Psycho is number 1, then yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I'm just looking through like what was I'm trying to look through my anime list and see Dr. Stone. Wow,
Bro, yeah, Dr. Stone should be on here.
That was cold. That was sick.
Wow, yeah,
about that.
Missing. That's a big omission for me. That's
Yeah,
definitely a big
that was
omission.
very good.
And because it's so unique as well. Ah.
Bro, let's get a mashup, you know.
Yeah, that looked nasty. Dr. Stone, that's a big omission for me. That's,
100%. Dr. Stone was very sick.
Very,
Very good.
Yeah, very, very.
Both seasons as well were very sick.
Just good and it's
Consistently
unique.
good.
Like I say, unique.
Yeah.
like I've not seen an anime necessarily like that. I would have put Dumbbell and Nan Kino Matsuru on there, but hey.
How to lift dumbbell.
Yeah.
I'd put that ahead of Mob Psycho as well, to be honest.
That's good stuff, man. trying to see what else is there from the last kind
Blue
of decade.
Lock. I'd put that there just from what it's done
Blue
so
Lock,
far.
Blue Lock absolutely is a top 30 of the last decade.
100%.
Absolutely. Like, if Jujutsu Kaisen can make it, Blue Lock can make it. And I'm not disrespecting Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm just saying the recency of it all kind of thing.
But Blue Lock literally is not even finished.
So,
Best anime of the last decade, even without finishing yet.
yeah, Blue Lock would be top 5 for me already. Like, it's so, like, I was watching it the other day and I was like, yo, this is so good.
I watched 4 episodes today and I was so gassed. I legit forgot how good it was. Obviously I haven't watched it for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was
I
like,
went a whole month no Blue Lock.
yeah, when I was
I couldn't even do it. I'd be shaking.
Literally. I need some football. I need some football anime.
when I was starting it up, I was like, I could easily not watch this right now. And then I put it on and I started to watch the first episode and I was like, no, I need this in my veins. I have to continue watching it.
No JoJo is also. Although, when was the first one?
I think that probably was started before 2013.
Really?
I feel like what was the original one? Jonathan?
Yeah.
I feel like that one must
that
be before
old?
2013.
Interesting. If it is, then yeah, sure.
Because but then I guess that's...
it doesn't feel that old.
The thing is that one also has old ones. 2012. And that also has old.
No,
like,
but it's a reboot.
It's a reboot, yeah.
So, like, the old ones is the same story, just a retweet. Did you say 2012?
2012.
Okay, maybe it doesn't fit because I don't
Also,
think
no one seemed to mind that Mob Psycho was the first number one. Like, all the comments I saw were either saying list is fine, or they were commenting on something else that was on the list that was either too low or shouldn't have been on the list. No one had an issue with Mob Psycho being
I'm
the
saying
first.
people love that.
I can't believe that.
I disagree, but people.
I'm
seem to love
surprised. I did not think Mob Psycho had that kind of cult following.
Yeah, that's
I don't think it's a
crazy.
cult. I don't think it's a cult following. I think it's just a big following. I think it's one of the big anime right now.
That doesn't feel right.
No.
Food Wars missing. What are we saying?
Food Wars I would put in there.
I don't know.
I feel like it had impact. I feel like people liked it. I could go either way. I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was sick. But like top 30 of the decade. Yeah, I could take it or leave it. I would say it's worth mentioning and saying, hey, this is missing from the list. What do we think? But I don't think it's like a definite. This needs to be on the list.
I would put it in there. I think. I would say I could put it like high.
If Space
20s.
Dandy's in there, then
That's
but it's just because of their list. I feel like my list wouldn't include
Space Dandy,
Space
I think
Dandy.
about
I feel like this list should have just... I wish this list was actually from 2010 to 2020 rather than 2013 to 2023. Because there's so many things that... Like,
Hunter x Hunter would that would go in
that's
there.
2011.
Yeah.
That has... But I don't know if it wouldn't count because of the original version.
But it's a reboot, so technically I think it would probably count, wouldn't it?
Maybe. But I feel like... Was Fullmetal Alchemist in the 2010s as well? Or was that...
The second
I
one,
think
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yeah.
Brotherhood would have been.
Might have been, yeah.
Fairy
Yeah.
Tail's not on the list. That's 2014.
I feel like
Fairy
Fairy
Tail
Tail should
started in
be-
2014.
should
This
be
might be
on
the
the
second
list.
season, to be fair.
I was about to say, there's
It
no
can't be
way.
because it couldn't have finished.
No, actually,
by,
yeah, no, I was watching Fairy Tail in year 7 and that was 2009, so...
Wait. Oh yeah, this is the second season.
I was about to say,
This is
there's
2014
no
to
way.
2016, the second season, but I guess that's continuation.
Yeah. I don't really like the list.
No, me
Nah.
neither. I'm not a fan. I wasn't a fan.
That doesn't represent my thoughts at all.
No, yeah, that's one way to put it. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That doesn't represent my beliefs.
You know, I'm surprised it wasn't there. Not that it should be there, but I'm surprised it wasn't. The 7 Deadly Sins.
I feel like people just don't like that though.
I thought people liked
I
that.
don't like
I would have thought people
I
like
don't
that more
like
than Mob Psycho from like the
I
way
feel
they
like-
keep making them and stuff.
I feel like initially people liked it, like the first season,
Yeah,
but after that, I feel like
that's
like,
why
I
people-
liked the first season
Didn't
until
like
the
it.
last episode when the girl came out of nowhere and was a demon.
oh,
She
I
was- she was a-
haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't
far.
seen it? So
I haven't seen that far, but I don't really
Oh,
care.
well-
What Lucy was that? Not Lucy.
Lucy's,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah.
Elizabeth,
Or
Lucy's
Elsbeth.
Fairy Tale.
Lucy's Fairy Tale, yeah. But she doesn't become a demon, but she's all
To
powerful.
get some powers
She's
and stuff,
just-
yeah.
and she-
Because I
Very
have
powerful.
seen like clips of a character that looks like her but is dressed different, like, and seems to be worth
I
something.
didn't see what happened in the next
Okay.
season, so maybe it is. But yeah, at the end of like whatever, obviously the whole time they're trying to like protect her and whatnot, and then obviously she just becomes a god killer out of nowhere, basically. And it's like,
Have you seen further than that?
Yeah, I've seen quite a few seasons.
Is that explained?
I mean, I feel like
I feel like
they,
it does, yeah.
They explain it as it's happening.
And has she had the power the whole time? She's just been
It's
not
just
using
yeah,
it.
Yeah, it's
power.
dormant.
Yeah.
No, but what I mean is, did she know that she had the power and could use
No.
it?
No. And then it's like she used it and then it went again, sort of thing. It's like hidden power, sort of
That's
thing.
the worst.
Yeah.
I hate that so much. The only person that works for me is Gohan.
Does it?
Well, as a kid Gohan, when he had his bursts of whatever and then it disappeared, because the payoff
That made sense though.
it did make sense because he was a child.
Yeah.
And then also the payoff when he was a teen and went Super Saiyan 2
Yeah.
and beat Cell, that was just fantastic. I loved that. And then when it went dormant again, then obviously, no.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing, guy? Learn how to harness that thing all the time. What's wrong with you?
And then it just, every single time he's in a fight, it's like, you got to draw out your inner strength.
I suppose Tokyo Revengers wasn't there either. That.
People like that.
Yeah, people like
People, yeah, it got quite. A lot of people complained about it, but I saw a lot of people liked it.
Baki missing as well.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Baki Hanma.
I enjoyed Baki, but yeah, I'm not surprised it's not there.
Yeah, and I feel like there's definitely some recency bias going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%,
definitely.
Prince of
There's
Stride.
nothing. Prince of Stride. Yeah. There's nothing. I feel like there's nothing too risky on there. Like there's no prison school or something like that.
Yeah,
Prison School should 100% be on there.
I'm actually gonna rewatch that at some point.
Like I feel like a list of the best anime of the decade should be quite varied, and I feel like you would need a prison school on there, or what was this one again? Taboo Tattoo. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Oh
that
my
should not be on
God,
there.
that's a
That
throwback.
should not be on there at all. I think Prison School should
Tattoo.
definitely be on there. That's so funny.
Yeah,
And
it's
like
it's
yeah.
outrageous though. I feel
Yeah.
like that's why they couldn't put it on there. But
I mean,
it
I
was
guess
so
so,
good.
yeah.
I don't think there should be anything off the list as long as it's not like
As long as it's anime in the
Yeah.
last decade, yeah, anything should be fair game.
anything goes, man.
Taboo Tattoo. You probably unlocked a memory there.
Because I'm scrolling through my anime. That's what I'm
Did
seeing
you
and stuff.
you have that down as finished?
No, dropped.
Okay.
I was looking through my drops because I know I've dropped some stuff that people liked, like
Yeah.
Mob Psycho, for example. So I was like, oh, what else have I dropped? But this has got a 5.7. So people,
Made in
people
Abyss.
didn't
That's
like
one that people liked as well.
Made in the Abyss, yeah. I thought that was going to be on there. Or like
Overlord. That's one that wasn't there as well. Which a lot of people thought.
it. SAO. I mentioned it earlier to
yeah,
Bez
that's
as
not
well.
there,
Sword Art
yeah.
Online's not there.
Is it?
When did it
definitely
start,
20
actually?
It
That's
might
true.
be off before 20. I feel like it is after 2013.
I would have
but
thought so.
no, I think it was before because I was in year 10 and 20. Yeah, no, definitely was before.
It started in 2013 apparently. First episode.
For real?
16th December 2013.
My birthday.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
That's jokes. But yeah, I would have thought Sword Art Online.
Yeah,
would have
that's
just
got
for
a big-
impact
yeah.
alone. Like that kicked off this whole Isekai
Isekai,
thing.
yeah,
that's been
Isekai is huge now.
going
But it's
crazy.
not a good show though. People don't like it.
It was
The
good.
first
The first
season
season was
was
good.
there.
But yeah, since then I guess it's been techie. But the first
Fire
season was
Force, that was quite good.
good. That's not making the top 30 though.
But
That's not making.
I'm
top 30.
surprised. You know,
Fire Force is one of them ones where like the action's good, but following the story
True,
is
yeah.
phew.
there's that show To Your Eternity as well. Apparently that's really sick.
yeah, that's. I think that's. I tried to watch that. That's the new one, isn't it? It's relatively new.
Yeah, the second season's like I feel like it either just ended or it's still going right now.
Oh, okay. No, maybe it's
And
not
I think it started last year or something like that. So
I
it's
think
fairly new.
Sorry, yeah, but I think for me the biggest submission is definitely Dr. Stone. I would put Dr. Stone.
Yeah,
on that list,
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
high as well.
High, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like Agretzko should be able to get like a 20,
Oh, I would
20
have put it. I didn't watch enough. of it.
26 or something. It was good, man. I feel like it was good enough for a 26.
I think I only watched like 2.5 episodes or something of it, and then
Oh,
it was
no.
like,
What about Psyche K?
Psyche Kuso.
That was
I wouldn't put that top 30. I don't think.
33.
Yeah,
Just outside.
just outside,
Right.
fighting for the top, fighting for promotion,
Yeah.
but not
I
quite
feel like
up
it could
there.
slip in. I feel like it could slip in because it's a consistent, not like super funny, but it's like consistently
consistently
on the
humorous.
level
Yeah.
Yeah,
that it,
Yeah.
like
I feel like it will be 33 and Sakamoto would be 34 just off the strength of 2 episodes. Literally off the strength of 2
wait, no, that's
episodes.
definitely older. I was gonna say Nichijou, but that's definitely older.
Oh yeah, must be.
Sakamoto was so good off those first episodes.
So good.
That was clean. That was clean. Pin himself. There you go. That was clean. A clean reversal. Yeah, I feel like those two are probably omissions.
Who is that?
Johnny Gargano. JBL.
Yeah, he's Baron Corbin's like manager at the moment. Yeah, didn't you see him and them not going? Oh, they had the Raw the other day where they went backstage to play poker. Him, JBL.
Oh yeah, but I was the. I just thought he was there because there's Raw 30 or whatever.
True. Yes, maybe he's just hanging in there. So
that's what I thought.
Is that Ziggler?
Yeah.
He's still about.
Yeah, he's getting killed. I don't know who this is.
See, that's your boy there.
Hey, he's like I said.
Him by the new Rhino.
You see, Cristiano Ronaldo went to Saudi Arabia. This is Ziggler's Saudi Arabia, right? Oh, I feel these are like Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, right? I see. Anyway, let's quickly get through the watch list because this has been a long episode. So let's quickly breeze through the watch list. Who wants to go first? Who's been watching what?
I just want to. I have been probably watching more things, but I can't think of anything right now. So I'm just going to say the one thing that I'm watching, which I would like everyone to watch, because I would like to discuss how much I hate it. How I Met Your Father is the worst show ever. I will continue to watch it.
Why would you want us to watch it?
I saw it's like 2 seasons now. You're still watching it.
Yeah. No, but I want it to get good so bad, just out of my love of How I Met Your Mother. But it's just so bad. I want you to watch it because I want to be able to talk to someone about it. Like the last episode in particular, I've legit thrown every time I watch an episode because it just doesn't feel right. Everything feels wrong. Like there's obviously it has an A story, has a B story, has a C story. The C story was legit one of the characters goes to work.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Like,
pretty much they go to work, they get stuck in a stairwell, and then they fall through the ceiling of like a meeting that they weren't meant to be in. But that's it. And throughout every step of the way, she just does something extremely stupid. And I'm just like, all these problems
meant
could
to be
solved,
funny, innit?
but it's not funny. That's the issue. But yeah, I would love for one of you to just take it up. Just watch the first
I actually
season.
started watching New Girl the other day.
That's about it.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
I
think so.
I stopped. I thought so the first time I watched it.
Is that one with Zoe Deschanel in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
So the first time I watched New Girl, I watched 2 seasons of it in one night.
I liked it. I've watched it multiple times.
I literally, this was uni days when you could do such things.
Yeah.
And I literally watched, I started it probably like in the middle of the day, and I watched it all through the night until like 7 a.m. in the morning. And watched both. Like I think it was 2 seasons were out at the time, and I clocked all 2 in that one sitting, basically, just in bed. But this time I watched like 2-3 episodes, and I was like, I'm not finding this actually funny, which is interesting. But I might try some more, or maybe I'll try How I Met Your Father.
Is it on Disney or?
It's on Disney. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, obviously, I'm watching Blue Locker. Gangster. Who do you think they're gonna take?
That's what I was gonna ask as well.
Who do I think they're gonna take?
Chiggery, I think.
Same.
I mean, that's who Saki said he wanted before.
Yeah.
And I feel like that.
Nagy wanted Raye,
but I don't think
Baru doesn't care.
He wanted the strong guy, didn't he?
Yeah, he did say that.
Did he say that?
Yeah, so
He
all
did
three,
say
they
that.
all wanted a different person.
Oh right, okay.
I think they take Kunigami, not Kunigami. I think
Chiggery.
they take Chiggery.
I feel like Chiggery fits the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're gonna take Rio as well, but I'm like, nah, surely not. That won't make
I
it.
feel like
he's kind of just turned into a bit of a punk.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, I just want to prove to.
And
what's
he's
the guy's name?
he's moving a bit soft now. as
Yeah.
well.
it's like my friends don't want to play with me no more.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know if they need him, and I feel like Kunigami. I feel like Baru does what he does better than he does. So.
And
I
Chiggery
wish
unlocked
they
a new
could
power.
swap out Barrow. I mean, Barrow's sick now. Before he unlocked his new
his-
abilities. I was like, this guy is a waste of space. Get him out.
He's talented, but he was being a waste of space.
Yeah.
He was being
Yeah,
for personal.
he's like,
reasons.
So, you
His
know,
mentality
like-
is just poor.
Yeah. Poor mentality.
It was so
0
sick,
teamwork.
though.
But I mean,
so
the
gangster.
new episode is out, so we could find out today.
Yeah.
We could do. I mean, it's an elimination chamber. But we could do.
I'll go home and find out for myself then.
No, I'm joking. I mean, it depends. I know Bez was yawning as well, so we'll see. We'll see how we feel in a minute.
I think Chiggery, he unlocked a new power though as well, remember? So like
the touch.
The touch. Yeah. So I feel like he's probably unlocked it.
I feel like that's something he should have been doing anyways. Like he probably
It's
did
true,
that by
it's-
accident a lot of times.
Yeah, and it's one of them ones that like a school teacher will tell you.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of like the same thing with our Ashley. Like, bro, how are you just learning this now? Like, if you're very, very fast, like any football coach will be like, knock it forward and go.
Yeah.
And he just learns this just now. But hey, it's all good. Other than that, obviously, My Hero as well, which we talked about. I'm still watching that. You obviously, we spoke about that quite a bit. Started watching Naruto Shippuden, rewatching it because I've never finished that, and I think it's about time that I finished that. It's good stuff, man. It's still good. Still good. Like, Naruto is one of the shows that I can always go back to.
Very sick.
And also, I've been watching this show, Sky Rojo. It's a Spanish show. It's about sex workers who almost kill their pimp and go on the run.
Almost.
They think they killed him, and then they later realize.
Is it a reality show or a
show? It's a.
No, it's not a reality show. Why would you not think that?
I thought as well. First thought, I was like, that sounds mad.
I thought it was like a real story, and then that's why when you said almost, I was like, that doesn't make sense. And then you said they thought they killed him. I was like, that can't be real.
Yeah. Literally, I was thinking
Why
the
are
same
you
thing.
both going to reality TV?
I don't
like
know
that?
why.
That's
The
jokes.
name of it or
I thought
something.
it was like a documentary or
No,
something.
that's a drama.
The name of it or something maybe just took me straight to reality show. I'm like, okay.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Nah, it's a drama. It's completely fictional. They get like basically one of them is trying to leave they work in like a brothel. One of them is trying to leave because she basically the pimp. He's basically trafficking the girls that are over there.
Mm-hmm.
So the girl is trying to leave. She's from Cuba. He traffics her over there, and then he basically say, "You owe me money now because I've got you here from Cuba. Got you to Spain from Cuba. So to make my money, you're gonna work in my brothel." And then so she's like, "Oh, I've made you X amount of money now. Like I must be free now." And he's like, "Yeah, you made me the money that you owed me when I first got here, but then since then, I've had to supply you with condoms, lube."
Oh my god.
I gave you clothes to attract men, blah, blah, blah. So he's just adding all these things onto the debt.
Yeah.
And so she gets very upset and she attacks him. He obviously goes to defend himself as another one of the girls walks in, sees them scuffling, instantly joins the fight on the girl side, as you would.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just having them both up. And then the third one walks in and conks him over the head with like a statue, like How to Get Away with Murder style. Just bam, bashes his head in.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere. They're like, "Oh my god, we killed him!" So they try to escape, and basically, yeah, they go on the run. He goes to hospital. He wakes up. He's paralyzed one half of his body, and he's obviously very criminal. And yeah, sends the shooters after them, and yeah, it's very dramatic, and it's quite funny as well. It's quite good. But yeah, that's basically me.
Sounds like you watched what's the one? Good Girls, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember? There's like one of the seasons they do like a similar thing where they think they kill someone. They think they kill like the big
the Mexican dudes. Yeah.
And then they're like shook.
Then he just pops up in the next season. Like, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I really thought he was dead as well, and I thought they were just gonna like be just on the run, but then it just like at first they're running, and then after a while they're like, "Fuck this shit, man! Let's just go kill him!" like we thought we killed him, and then we were running, and now he's got his guys chasing us. We should just go and end this. Like, and I'm like, damn.
Sounds a bit like Good Girls, to be fair.
It's a vibe. It's a good vibe. It's like, and yeah, obviously because I'm learning Spanish, that's why I thought it would be quite interesting to watch because it's all in Spanish, obviously.
Does it help with your Spanish?
A little bit because you pick up on words and phrases and stuff. And you're like, I know that, and I know that, and then also like sometimes they'll say something and you'll understand some of it, and then obviously the subtitles help. And yeah, you just kind of, and then just through context as well, sometimes you learn like one word, two words. So it is good. It's good.
Okay. Yeah, so for me, I've finished Walking Dead. I think I finished this last time. I finished this in this last 2 weeks, but I finished that now finally. It was a long ride, but yeah, I got there in the end. I was watching Physical 100 on it's like a Korean.
Is that the Squid Game show or is it not?
It's not actually Squid Game because they're actually bringing out a Squid Game show.
Oh,
Then that's one you'll mean, but it's similar. It's a bit like Blue Locks, to be fair. Like they're all in the competition between each other to try and be the strongest person. They have different types of obstacles and stuff.
Yeah,
it's decent though. I've been watching it in dubbed, and the dub is horrible.
I can imagine.
But
I would never watch a dub of like actual people. That just feels weird.
Yeah, it's not great. The thing is though, because it's not an actual show, you don't see their mouth move too much and stuff. So that's why I can watch it. But then the dubbing of it is horrible. Like it sounds like it's American people trying to do Korean accents. It just sounds so bad. But this is a good show though. It's interesting. I started watching something called Perfect Match yesterday, which is
that's a reality
show. Yeah, it's got the Z-list celebrities in it. So it's got
it's the guy I saw. So
Zay from What I Meet Him, he was in it.
I was literally about to say, I watched the trailer and I saw him. I saw one of the guys from The Mole.
Yeah,
I saw just all the people from like different
The Circle,
reality.
a couple people from The Circle and stuff. Yeah, they're all in it. Just trying to I don't really get the concept of it, but basically trying to find a couple and be voted as a perfect match, and then one person is voted as a perfect match at the end. I don't really understand the concept, but I like reality shows as a background show, so I've been watching it.
Yeah.
And then I started watching Extraordinary on Disney Plus. I was telling you about it, Yelz.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a bit like My Hero Academia sort of thing, but 18+ one. My Hero Academia meets The Boys. I would recommend it. It's quite good.
Is it funny? It's meant to be funny.
It's funny, yeah. Actually, the first episode actually had me laughing, like proper, like.
It's British, right?
It's British as well, yeah.
Ooh, I might have to give that. Like I said, new girl. I don't think I'm gonna go back to that. I tried, it didn't work, so I might just might give that a go, or I might give How I Met Your Father a go. I don't know. We'll think about it.
Yeah, each episode is like
you have to be prepared for the fact that it's very bad.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna watch it, you have to watch it knowing that it's bad.
I might,
and also decide to hate on it.
It might be like one of the ones. Yeah, I've started playing PlayStation again, so it might be one of the. Just put it on while I play PlayStation.
Yeah.
If I do that, if I do your show, I might just watch it properly.
Yeah, it's good. It actually had me laughing the first episode. Like, it was quite funny. I'm on episode 4 or 5 now, but it's good.
I think they're saying that they're gonna start. What's the time? Oh no, they're not. Don't worry.
And then I watched Black Panther, which I was saying before, which I thought was horrible. Terrible.
Jeez.
And then South Park.
Do you have Disney Plus now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got it now.
I wanted to watch Black Panther, but I didn't get around to it. And then South Park, you've been watching that?
Yeah, the new episodes came out, and they were taking the piss out of Meghan and Harry. It was quite funny. And taking the piss out of Kanye as well. It was
Damn.
Quite, South Park being South Park. It's quite funny.
It's just taking the piss out of all the black people, yeah? Are racist! I'm joking.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me.
All right, cool. This has been a really, really long episode, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Make sure you follow us, all the social media channels other than Facebook, at 5 Letters Podcast. Hit us up, let us know what you thought about the 30 best anime of the last decade. Hit us up, let us know what you're thinking about you. And we're out here, man. The next track is entitled H.E.R. Avenue, I guess we'll call it that, which is Foebia's remix of H.E.R. The Avenue or whatever.
That's me.
Yeah, man like Cam. But yeah, for another 2 weeks, we are out of here. Peace.
I met you better on the first date. I should've said what's wrong in the first place. I don't cause you always taking it the wrong way. You always seem too busy playing 2K. I always been down but you still sleep. Even though I said it now you should've been deep. I feel it in my soul, yeah, it's so deep. So deep, you should know that about me. I just turn like an avenue. I had you, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, yeah, but that's you, was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few. Cause you always say I got an attitude, Why you talking to me like you be like? Why you always wanna be right? Oh, I just need the time that you can't find. I just need to know that it's still mine. And the way that you can't say my name don't seem right. But I know when to go and stop at the green light. Oh, I just turn like an avenue. I had you, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, yeah, but that's you, was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few. Cause you always say I got an attitude, So I'm the one that's out of place. I'm the one that's in the way. I don't communicate. I'm so sorry.
The 5 Letters Podcast.